Okay. Display capture for this game. I can load the music. You just got to talent show intermission, right? Maybe. I don't remember what I got to. Hey, you die. Die. Never gets old. Okay, I've already done some stuff today, so luckily I don't have dailies to do. You don't have to watch me do all the boring shit. What's the banner looking like at the moment? How long is there left on this? 6 days. What, do we already know what the next banner is? I don't even know. Oh, a normal warp. Let's do it. Oh yeah, Boot Hill. I don't really care about him. You have double planar event going on? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. What are you talking about? Wait, where is it? Wait, is it gone already from my list because I did it already? Yeah, it's probably because I've already done it. I'm already done. Okay. I did 3 simulated universes earlier. It took me like 20 minutes. It's fast as fuck with Acheron. Okay. Let's see what this is about. Last time we arrived in this place, we signed up with Firefly, Trailblazer, March, and I think that was it. Was there anyone else? The music kind of slapped in this place. Himiko, I almost forgot. Himiko was with us. I'm still not used to Himiko actually being with us. Finally. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? I want to know who worked on this OST, bro. This shit slaps. Yeah, this shit slaps. I actually really fuck with this. Who the fuck is Super Hacker? What the fuck?
This place is buzzing.
It really is.
That's right. This venue is a miniature representation of that time known as the era filled with boundless possibilities.
Boundless possibilities. Thank you. Talk to him. Oh, this is giving Mo shot. That's what I'm saying. Take care, Lyra. Just look at this world. It's so boring through and through. I don't mean to criticize, but I have to say that all the challenges were so stupid that they barely took any skill. The school of acting stage, the gunfire trial. They're just boring fillers used to speed things up and make even killing time seem boring. Take my homeworld, for example, Punk Lord. We once put on an enormous offline treasure hunt that perfectly integrated adventure gaming with real-life puzzles. The design was perfect. Do you know who the winner of the Great Treasure Hunt that day was? Who asked you? You can literally go, who asked? Fine, that's okay. I can tell just by the look on your face that you love to know. Seeing as you're so curious, I'll tell you who. The truth is, it was none other than me, the super hacker of Punk Lord, Stoneblade. What a fucking conversation. I don't want to talk to him more. Then go. Apathy is just an excuse the weak use to protect themselves. Thank you. Yeah, I also want to see Punk Lord, to be honest. Book. Oh, what the fuck? Bird. Dude, they got more OSTs like this. Oh my god. Okay. Sign me up. Dude, Elser is so funny.
Nameless, your arrival reminds me of the grand occasion when Penacony was first established. I was still a young, bright-eyed lad back then.
Ah, young, bright-eyed lad.
Full of zeal and ready to make my first fortune in life. Once, during a particularly grueling day, I passed out and was resuscitated by a drink from Mr. Sousa.
He was
And
sus.
sweet taste has since been etched in my mind, and that was what drove me to create the Soul Glad that we all know and love today. The dream-chasing era was truly a wondrous time. Oh, I miss those days. And the Watchmaker. Scorched Sand Hall is my homage to that time of boundless possibilities. I wholeheartedly hope you make it to the finish and emerge as the next superstars of Penacony. Now then, is there anything you'd like to say before the competition officially begins?
Can we get the ball rolling? Nah, we'd win. Can we get the ball rolling already? I ain't got all day, capiche? Rest assured, we're gonna take an L in this. I can feel it, bro. Who the fuck? Okay, hold on. We gotta talk about this. Who the fuck handles the dialogue at Hoyoverse? Who the fuck is doing this? Who is responsible for this? Nah, we'd win.
That's the trailblazing spirit. How
AG?
about you,
Who's
Miss
AG? Or do you mean a G, like a
Next
real
up,
one?
Ready for the Mega March 7th adventure, where I'm going to break the speed run world record.
Holy shit, she's speedrunning.
Trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th.
The translator is a G Day, a
How
real one?
about
Yeah,
this
yeah, that's what I thought.
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone will have achieved the outcome that they hoped for.
I still don't understand how Firefly and by
wonderful
extension
wish.
Sam is so
Miss
nice to the
What are you expecting from your
the crew.
team?
I don't understand.
Safety first, everyone.
Simple words.
Coming from
but
Himiko after knowing
full
what
of
happened in Honkai Third Impact.
Waiting
you know.
for you are 3 stages, each connected to that era. The first 2 stages offer 2 distinct paths to choose from. With
Yeah,
unique
Firefly feels like she
challenges
just wants to
on
be a
each round.
trailblazer, not a Stellaron hunter.
And in the last stage, you will face off against a champion who has defended the title to this very day. A beloved contender whose noble virtues are unrivaled.
I see.
Those are the rules. Simple. Everyone clear? Now then, I hereby announce that the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, has started.
They're basically the Red Bull of this universe, bro. And Coca-Cola. And all of it at
As
once.
the Charmony Festival is drawing
They're
closer,
Nestle.
we must reach the end as quickly as possible. Factoring in efficiency and safety, splitting up into 2 groups is the best choice. March and I haven't known Miss Firefly for too long and aren't overly familiar with her. It'd probably be better if the two
You
of
ship
pair up.
Firefly with your female MC? I'm not surprised.
Let's do it.
That's very you.
All right. I don't have a problem with that.
That's a thing my audience would do. Say what now? I get to pair up with Firefly and there's no catch? About that. Hell, hold up. Has any of you even bothered to ask me for my consent to this?
Time's ticking. Just listen to the grown-ups.
What are you trying to say, March? You're no more of a grown-up than my character is.
Not waste time.
What is this? Forget his me during Tekken. Yeah, y'all are haters, bro. The moment I do something that someone doesn't like, everyone just start like the people that don't like it are truly haters. Like, goddamn, chill.
Welcome to the first stage of Soul Glad Enterprises.
March is probably over 100 years old. Well, she was in ice for most of that. That doesn't count.
Season Dream Play Fantasia. In this stage,
Fantasia?
you can choose
Like in
between
Final
2
Fantasy 14?
challenges, the School of Acting or School of
The hit
Action.
MMO with a free trial all the way to the award-winning expansion Heavensward and the also award-winning expansion Stormblood. All the way to level 70 with no limit on playtime.
Challenge, you have to
Sorry.
defeat 3 groups of enemies convincingly and reach the end. Now,
What's up, Raven?
Make your choice.
Make your choice. Spent to Dawn Trail? Motherfucker, he wants the entire game for free. I hope they never expand it further than Stormblood, because that would be stupid. Bro, Stormblood is already so many hundreds of hours of content. That's insane. Woohoo! Let's fucking go! Ah, my fucking eyes. Ah! Stop! What the fuck? That hurt. Click the button on the tracks and select the challenge arena to go to. Dream Play Fantasia Acting Challenge or Action Challenge. I mean, I'm an actor. What can I say?
The stage of dreams for those who dare to dream.
Ah, yeah, that's what I do. I dream.
School of Acting Stage.
Hello.
Competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you.
Why is he so whimsical in the way he
There
speaks?
are 3 stages up ahead.
He sounds like he's not entirely
You
in
will
there.
Find an outline of a script. These 3 scripts were written by the legendary filmmaker, The Watchmaker, and depict various stories from Penacony's era of pioneering. Your task is to bring those moments to life, find the right words, and act convincingly to make the judges feel the script's intended emotions. Oh, I wish you a successful performance. Also, a bit of trivia. The record
bit of
score for this
trivia.
stage is held by a participant with fiery red hair. His exceptional performance brought even the strictest judge to
Argenti
tears.
reference!
It's like he wasn't even acting at
It's
all.
Argenti.
We are running out of time, so let's get this over with quickly.
Let's do it. Let's pass the test. Hold on. I need to yoink some shit. Yoink. 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 Any more shit that I can yoink? Hold on. Hold up. I'm oh, I can't go up there yet. Okay. He talks like Arden. He does.
Pair, such star quality. Since you come as a pair, I'll prep a 2-person scene for you.
Damn, you've got some reverb on your voice. I can do that too.
Ready?
Mine is not as strong though. I can do that. There we go. Now it sounds like I'm ready. Sorry.
Envision that you both, driven by the spirit of exploration, are arriving at the land of dreams that is Penacony for the first time. But instead of lush lands, you find yourselves amidst swirling sands and desolation.
So Fallout.
Far from the paradise the Watchmaker described. You're driving an old clunker through the wilderness of the dream.
Ooh, that sounds like Mad Max actually.
Braving the cold wind.
Oh, never mind. Cold wind.
And
I guess at
suddenly,
night.
a fierce memory zone meme blocks your path.
Oh no.
Now, Mr. Greyhair, what
Mr.
line will you
Greyhair.
deliver to express your disappointment in Penacony?
Damn. Okay. Great. I love living on the wild side. Wild side. Wild side. I can't speak anymore. A brutish creature. Quick, let's run it over. What in tarnation is this hellhole? The Watchmaker is a big fat liar. What in tarnation?
Very good. Now, though you're disappointed, your screen partner is conversely very enthusiastic.
I was gonna go, what in
Now,
tarnation?
You will say...
Not British. Brutish. Brutish. Like a brute.
This is great! I love living on the wild side.
Firefly, you are not a
Good,
born actor.
Very intense. And then we cut to the story's next scene. You find a job mending the rails.
Yeah, Firefly is
Days are
not confident.
long, and your endurance can't keep up. And you finally collapse in the endless expanse of desert.
She's too into this.
Suddenly, sweet rain falls from the
She should be a better
sky,
actor. Firefly, my beloved. Forget.
and rousing your
Are you pretending? Did I just catch you pretending?
Mr. Greyhair, what line will best express your surprise at this moment?
My surprise. Wowee! Penacony, my Penacony! You truly are abound with opportunities.
But at this moment, your partner yet
Wowee!
gazes into the sky, both her eyes closed. The raindrops fall, blurring her vision, and she tragically says,
Perhaps we were never meant to succeed. Right?
Fantastic!
Oh, no.
Both of you have an incredibly solid foundation in dialogue delivery. However, lines aren't everything in a performance. Please continue this story on the second stage. Up next, you'll be challenged with
Oh,
a
God.
body language test.
Oh, God, no.
I hope these tests won't take too long.
She sounds like she's fucking, like, upset about it. She's like, I hope these stages won't take too long. I'm having a great time. It's like coping with it, dealing with it, but really not liking it.
Here, you two are required to
Forget, what are you doing? This is so weird. But why are you pretending to like it if you don't? I don't understand.
Picking up from where we left off, a heavy downpour saves you both stranded in the desert. This rain quenches the anger in your heart. You look to your companion.
He sounds a little less over the top.
Spirit, wanting to comfort her. At this moment, what should you do to make her laugh?
Pat her head, tell a dad joke, stand up and prepare to move out, roll about in the sand. I mean, I think rolling around in the sand is pretty good. 3, stand up and prepare to move out. That wouldn't make her laugh. I would choose 4. I would roll around in the sand if I'm trying to make someone laugh. Okay, that was weird.
Right answer. Your companion sees you rolling about in the sand and thinks about the arduous obstacles along this journey. She can't help but let loose.
That was
a laugh,
so fake. I mean, I respect the attempt, but she's not a born actor, that's
so
for sure.
This girl,
I'm gonna
Told
get
you 3,
back
was
on
it?
my
I mean, this
feet
was the
and
right
keep
answer.
moving forward.
a tug at the heartstrings. The story continues to develop.
Uh-huh.
The heavy rain leads you both to sense a business opportunity. So you start venturing into the umbrella industry. But just as the
Firefly lies
begins to pick
worse
up,
than me.
Competitors start flooding the market.
I'd
with
say it's
low-priced
about on
goods,
par.
Squeezing your market share.
They're squeezing my what now?
You have no choice. The goods you stockpiled at high prices have to be sold at a loss. This is a pretty self-destructive move, which drives your business to the brink of bankruptcy. At this moment, what would you, who
I wanted this
refuses
part to be
admit
over so
defeat,
bad. What do you mean? This is fun.
decide to do?
Stand up and smack the table, get on my knees and grovel, or leave dejectedly. I mean, smacking the table sounds pretty great. But getting on my knees and groveling. Table flip? Okay. You slam the table and rise up. They think you'll back down? Impossible! Dream chasers can be knocked down, but never knocked out.
Fantastic. But it's a pity your friend does not agree. Seeing that you're up to your eyeballs in debt, she sees nothing but despair in her future. And then...
Uh-huh.
I leave Penacony in utter disappointment. Is that okay?
Of course.
She's so
Absolutely.
she's so
I was
not
this
into it.
close to tears. Both of you possess exceptional acting talent.
That is a lie.
However, the true test is yet to come. You're about to encounter the harshest judge this show has ever seen. You'll need to rely on perfect performances if you want to win them over.
What the fuck is this? Wait, what the fuck is this emote? Paid chatter, first message, you're a great streamer. Bro, this shit fucked up. I don't even know if I added that, but if I did, fuck you, me from the past. Why would you do that? That's something that's just gonna hurt you. Like, damn. Is you stupid? You did at it? I'm stupid. Like a person that's new to D&D? You're kind of right, actually. It's kind of like that. Wait, why is it not yanking? Is this Dremelius? Shut up. This is the actor birds? Stop. I don't want to know about the birds. You're such a drama bird. There we go. Okay, who's the judge?
Welcome to the
Another
final
NPC.
stage.
Okay.
Actually, all the scenarios that you previously encountered.
What the fuck does
were
that
all
mean?
from the
Forget.
film Once Upon a Time in Dreams. Two companions arrive on Penacony with nothing but a dream. Their desire for achievement is met with continuous setbacks.
I mean, I don't particularly have a desire for achievements.
Despite spiraling into debt,
But thanks.
while the other concedes defeat.
I guess
and
I
leaves.
must look ambitious.
Many years later, their paths cross once more in the thriving
Unless you paid him like
Penacony.
1 cent a stream.
Yes,
Yeah, no, I
they
could not
refuse
pay
to
my chatters if I
acknowledge
wanted
each
to.
other Because
I became a big shot, but she ended up destitute. That's because I stole her fucking lunch money.
against the backdrop of a revitalized Penacony, the joy of reunion mixes with the sorrow of past separation, the awkwardness of being strangers, and the shyness of a long-awaited encounter. All
You used her
converging at this
savings, then
very
left her.
moment.
That was an accident.
Give it a shot. Try and convey this bittersweet scene to me. Bring it to life with precise and emotive acting.
Is this ever going to end? I know! Why don't we try that clockwork thing you used
Firefly
before?
is like, let's just cheat. Damn.
Your performance is far from satisfactory.
It's clockwork time. Let's make her happy.
God! I never imagined that such a sad scene could be portrayed by you two in such a joyful and heartwarming way. Two people sharing a long cherished friendship, as if time and status meant nothing to them.
Yeah, this is basically gaslighting the superpower.
We haven't even done anything! Is his imagination running wild again?
Brilliant! Your portrayal outdoes the original.
Long cherished friendship of 3 hours.
Simply.
We have passed the test. We gotta hurry up.
Yeah, we're such great
Skelenon
friends,
is at
guys.
stake.
Yo, what up, bitches?
Stream 4. The gleam
Bye.
of old blades.
Probably the best characters that they've added to this game. I don't even need to play the game anymore. Snake fell in love in 1 hour in Metal Gear Solid. That's just as stupid then. Wait, why can you not go this way? Am I stupid? Oh, that one was not there. Reminds me of someone I know. You know, you're just somebody that I used to know. Just somebody. Every time someone says someone I know or like somebody in my head, I can hear that song. It fucks with me. I fucking hate how easy that song is to just earworm its way into your head. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Just somebody. Sorry for your loss. The fuck you mean? You do this to me every time. I'm pretty sure you do it on purpose at this point. No business like show dreamness? Is that what it said? Hello.
Congrats to
That song is
both of
shit,
you
so I
for clearing the
apologize.
stage.
It's not that
But
bad.
More importantly, are you having fun? Fun is more important than success.
Yeah, I agree, bad guy. That would have made more sense.
You finished
It
much
is
faster
bad.
than that redhead
I think
contestant did.
it was okay at the time.
That red-haired contestant.
I didn't mind it at the time, at
Who
least.
is that exactly?
You'll find out eventually, but only if you clear the next test first. Welcome to the second stage of the 33rd Scorched Sand
Wham,
Festival
wham.
in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises. Gunfire time! You have the option to choose Gunfire and undergo Brother Hanu's trial, or Time, where you'll face Clucky's trial.
I'm gonna choose time.
And now, make your choice!
I'm gonna go with time. Boop. Boom. Ball smash. Oh my fucking god, dude. What the fuck? That is bright. Gunfire or time trial? Time trial.
Dear friends, welcome to the
What's your
wonderful
favorite song
world
from the 2010s?
by the Watchmaker.
Because somebody that somebody that I used to know is older than that,
Is the
isn't it?
titular character from the beloved Clocky animation, Clocky.
It's like late 2000s, isn't it? No, it's 2011.
The
Never mind.
Watchmaker
2010s.
dreamed up the idea of Clocky when he was just a boy. Back then, he was merely an apprentice in a clock shop. And one night, he dreamt that all the broken clocks
What's your favorite
started
song? I don't even remember what was
sprouting
out by
arms
then.
and legs.
No, it is the 2010s. Yeah,
Like a
2011.
skilled pilot, he steered them towards the right
Is Feels
path.
Good Inc.
As a
older?
classic
No, it
figure
is.
who
That
grew
has
up
to be
many,
older.
Clocky truly shaped a generation, solidifying
There's too
the
many good
Watchmaker's
2010
pivotal role in
songs.
popular
You mean?
culture.
I thought you meant 1910s.
Contestants, may you have a wonderful
Yes, of
time,
course.
Clocky.
The 1910s. I think for me, it probably is Daft
Trial of
Punk.
Time.
Still.
I hope it won't
Then again, I
waste
feel
too
like they
much of
take
our
they
time.
take the crown for any decade they were in my book. Like all of fuck, what was the name of the album again? All of the album was really good. Wait, what was the album? Fuck. Daft Punk album. So Discovery was amazing, but I'm talking about Random Access Memories. There we go. I remembered RAM. I don't know why I didn't just say that. No, yeah, Discovery was great. That's the one that has the animated stuff. But I'm talking about the one from the 2010s, which is Random Access Memories. Like that song. Hold on, what is it called again? I don't remember all the name of the songs, but so Get Lucky, of course, got really popular. Lose Yourself to Dance is really good, but there's also Giorgio. Giorgio is such a good fucking song. This song, hold on, I'm gonna mute the in-game music for a second. Listen to this. This song was so fucking good, dude. It has like that little intro. I'm gonna skip the intro. Ooh. I fuck with this. I was losing my mind to this shit. I was 15 years old. I listened to this on my dog shit fucking like Apple provided earphones, the wired ones, and I was vibing. Coming home from high school, this shit was fucking insane, dude. This is also around the time I hold on. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure this is around the time I found Porter Robinson as well. A lot of the songs from Worlds are also really good. Like, is it Flicker? Yeah, Flicker from Porter Robinson is also another song that I fucking love. And that I listen to regularly. So Georgia by Moroder is really good in that album. But there's, like I said, Get Lucky is also really good. And Lose Yourself to Dance is amazing. And then there's this one. Bro, this song is probably one of the Porter songs that I've listened to the most because I listen to it like multiple times a day. I'm not kidding, probably for years. I was addicted to this. Because I don't know why it kind of scratched the Vocaloid thing in my head at the same time as it was EDM. And I feel like that's not a thing you find a lot in Vocaloid. Like this style of music with Vocaloid is not really a thing. So this like mishmash worked really well in my head. So I had listened to this so often. This song was fucking good, dude. 15何が14画私は15何が私は15何が14画 I love this song. There's so many good songs from the 2010s though, I agree. It's hard to pick like a favorite. What is the oldest song you listen to? It's probably a Daft Punk song, actually. I don't listen to a lot of old music.
Did it just speak?
Ooh, that's probably a lie. The jazz music that I listen to, a lot of the jazz fusion stuff. Never mind, I'm stupid. City pop. Not city pop, but yeah, city pop. What we now call city pop, but 1980s Japanese pop music, probably. Like, Tatsuro Yamashita is probably the oldest stuff I listen to. If I had to guess, that's probably the oldest stuff I listen to. I can't think of anything else. But like that shit's timeless. You know what? The music from Fallout is also in there. Kind of. Wait, is it? The music from Fallout is actually real music from the like 1950s and stuff like that they reused, right? It's not just music they made in that style for the game. Or is it? I don't know. It'll exist. Okay. Just making sure. So yeah, Fallout music as well, kind of, but I don't know. I don't listen to it actively, so I'm not gonna count that for me. It's definitely city pop for me. It's without a doubt city pop for me. Like Tatsuro Yamashita's music. How old is like Tatsuro Yamashita For You album? When did that release? 1982, baby. That is by far the oldest thing I listened to. Oh, Right on Time is even older. I didn't know about that. Spacey is 1977? Fuck. Okay, so Spacey is the oldest thing I listened to. 1977. That is probably the oldest thing I listened to, yeah. I did not know Spacey was 2077. What the fuck? Like, bro, when you listen to this... Hold on. I gotta find this shit on YouTube real quick. Oh my god. Spacey. Why is my keyboard not... There we go. Spacey Tatsuro Yamashita. Like, this shit is timeless. Like, god damn. The full album, I guess. What is Spacey? It's the whole album with Love Space, with with Candy, with Dancer, Solid Slider. There's some more songs in there, but yeah. This song. This is 1977. I've sang this song on karaoke before. Half a decade, half a century, I think is what you meant. Yeah. Oh, bichiru koi wa. That's crazy. Like, if this shit played in a bar today, I'd be like, yeah, this is timeless. Like, it doesn't even feel like something that has to have been made that long ago. Ahide hashiri sara. What a song. This song slaps, dude. Bro, that sounds sick, bad guy. If I ever decide to like start a business instead of being a streamer or something like that, if I can somehow make it work, I don't even know that I could, but fuck it. If I can somehow start a business, I would love to make like an arcade cafe slash like an arcade cafe bar type thing that plays like thematic music. Like I have theme nights with like different music and different vibes. Like city pop, fucking like chip tune stuff, like just random shit that I like, cool music that I like fusion jazz stuff like that. Be cool. It'd be fucking cool. Yeah, this music fucking slaps, bro. They cooked with it. All right, let's go back to the game. Okay, puzzle. What the fuck am I looking at? Okay. All right. I'm gonna be on this puzzle for a while. We'll see. We'll see. Can it rotate in another direction? No. How would I make a road to this without anything else? How would this connect? That looks like it's kind of close, but it's not quite there. I don't know if these two matter at all. Can I reset this? Oh, it resets that as well? Damn. Oh. So you do rotate in more direction than two. Wait, or does it? This one only does two. This one did more. Wait, why is that module stuck? Oh. Oh, am I supposed to let this one through? Wait, you can't go further than that? Wait, what? Hold on a minute. Okay, so I got that one. There's no way to get a bridge here, so I've got to have this. So this one is set. There's no other option. This is also necessary. Because otherwise I can't make it. So I have to somehow connect this? No. Or am I wrong? Do I not need that? That doesn't show up on the mirror. That does, but I feel like that's irrelevant. So what am I missing here? Just this. If this would connect, that would work. If only that connected. I do not understand. How am I supposed to connect these? Because there's no way to rotate this in that direction. What? I feel like the solution has to be obvious. This one doesn't matter. What? Let's reset again. I feel like I'm fucking it up. Wait, you can't go further than that? What? There we go. So I know how to get there. What, there's this third invisible yellow? What? Doko? Oh, this one you mean? Yeah, this one doesn't reflect because it's too far, I think, from the perspective. How do you get to that? What the fuck? Is it too far? That one is too far to reflect. Yeah, from our perspective at least. It does reflect, just like you'd have to be at a different angle from this mirror. Or I guess it doesn't reflect because of that. Yeah, I want to figure this out. But I don't know how. Yes, it is, Frog. Yeah, it overlaps with it sometimes. Oh, no, you're right. It is not reflected for some reason. I don't know why this one is not reflected, but this one is. What did I just see? Am I getting hacked? What the fuck was that? Ah. Bro, they're hacking my computer. What's happening? Why did that's what I'm saying. Why did it pop up? Who's hacking my computer? What the fuck was that? What is happening? What is happening? I don't know. I hope it's nothing. Okay. My mouth didn't move. That's probably because I moved weirdly. That happens sometimes. It loses tracking. I should also plug my phone. Oop, there we go. Okay, this stupid puzzle. I'm a genius. Okay, hold on. Is there a way for me to connect these? Wait, isn't that connected? Like right there? Am I tripping? Huh? It's technically a lower level. Oh, it can't go up or down? I never realized that. Wait, how the fuck do I make it on the same level then? Because I can't move this far enough to make it... What? What the fuck? Like this looks right, but I have no way to connect these two now. What the fuck? Nah! I do. That was hard. I did it though, Pog. Give me my shit. Thank you. Boop. That's a big boy. Hold on, puzzle. I suck at these. No. Boop. Boop. Oh. Boop. 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 There's another one hard in this. Ooh. I'm gonna yank. Yank it. Yank on it. I don't care about the birds. Give me the shit. Yoink. Investigate. The failed experiment. Why do you sound like this? Hello. I'd like to play Dreamscape Ticker. We be doing a whole therapy session now?
Don't be naive, buddy.
I don't like them because they're not voice acted using.
It's a sin, and sins can't be cured. You guys are just like the other challengers. You want to enter my inner self? Then please be my guest. But you won't find anything worthwhile. I'm just a failed piece.
This is how I sound like them. Gotta fix my shit. I'm annoying as fuck.
See? I'm just empty inside.
Tick-tock! It's time for me to make an appearance!
Doom. The plot thickens.
Clocky? I can also see him. Is this character part of the show?
In Dreamville, Clocky is everywhere and can do anything! Like, right now! I could solve this problem with your big ticker pal, Tick-tock!
TikTok!
I can't believe it's actually Clocky! Why would you come and visit a failure of a clock like me for no reason?
You see, we're all clocks. We're
It'll be done in 20 hours. What the
help
fuck?
you be happy! Tell your pal Clocky what's troubling you.
Tell your pal Clocky. What's troubling you?
Startling revelation yesterday. Apparently, Dreamscape Ticker isn't the same as Clocky at all. It's just a discarded prototype from Clocky's early development. Please, just leave me be, Clocky. I just don't know how to face you because I'm just a failure.
Oh dear. Seeing it like this is utterly heart-wrenching.
Utterly heart-wrenching.
We're here to help it rediscover the missing parts of its inner self and guide it out of despair.
Yes. We'll guide it out of despair.
I guess.
Is this Honkai gameplay? Well, right now we're going through the story, so a lot of it is listening, doing little puzzles, chilling, some fight, but not much. Plus, I play Acheron, so I'm not actually playing the game. You don't know which one is Clocky and which one is me? Oh, me. Better be fast like a hamster ball knight. Whatever the fuck that means. I'm not too sure. Yeah, see, I'm playing Acheron, so there is no combat, only
Stream
whoosh.
forth the gleam of old blades.
This must we're here.
Oh, whoops.
There's a missing part on the opposite side. But how do we get over there?
But how do we get over there?
Also, a dream side left here by a dream weaver.
Peak characters like Clocky.
Running out of time.
It does.
We'll have to use it if necessary.
Okay. Hello, Dream's Eye. Oh, damn. Ooh, box. Free box, baby. Move. Move! TikTok! Time to die! That works too much. Yeah, the isometric view is really cool. I like it a lot. I can do that voice a little too well. It's kind of weird, actually. I can just go, TikTok! It's time to die! You made a fucky wucky! Now it's time for the further jail! TikTok! Not the fucky wucky! Oh no! Whatever will we do? I should hire you for the Mickey, the what? the Mikey Moy? The Mikey Moy FNAF. Yes, of course. Pulls out the Glocky. Your time is running out! TikTok.
Stream forth the gleam of old.
Boom. I love that I don't need to play this video game, bro. Especially when I'm doing story. This is great for pacing. Who needs combat when you can just fucking whack them with your sword hilt and they just disintegrate? Another puzzle. I knew that doing puzzles would forget until like fucking ungodly hours in the night would actually serve me in my streaming career. I knew it. The chest is probably up here, right? No? I'm trying to figure out where this goes. Oh, there. Wait, am I missing a piece? Oh, no, they're lower. Oh, they're higher. I'm blind. Only did it like twice. It wasn't that much training. Hey, it was pretty good. Especially with the testicular torsion puzzle. What's up, Zero? How you doing? You're giving me trust issues now. I'm genuinely starting to get confused. I'm sorry. TikTok! Are you glad I forced you to get Acheron now? I mean, kind of. Have you experienced the joy of finishing a physical jigsaw puzzle with 5,000 pieces? It's great. I don't think I could do that. I don't have the patience for it. That would be sick if I could make like a thing where you guys can vote for like pieces and where they go for when I for if I ever have like sleep streams. That'd be cool. Why are you tweeting? There is a community jigsaw puzzle thing. I'll have to look into it.
It's an origami bird. What's it doing in
Wait, is that the Tracer voice actor?
Is that Cookie?
Oh my god, it is. Is that Clocky?
I'm being roasted alive! Tweet!
A roasted bird? Oh! This
Yeah, no, it is Tracer. You're right.
Let's save it quickly.
It's that Clocky, in it? Oh shit, music. Wait, don't know the play. Don't know the play.
This is where it ends.
This is where it ends.
Oblivion.
Actual gameplay. Pog, first time in an hour of streaming this game. I can't believe it.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Step out of it.
Okay, Acheron user. Why are you mad?
It too shall fall.
Life's like a good my friend.
Get his ass.
Indulge
That's smart, Frog. I should do the same.
Another journey begins.
We should do side quests at some point, Frog. Pre-farm all the Endwalker side quests and then turn all them motherfuckers in.
Commencing support.
Bro, the music goes hard.
Free will destined for oblivion.
That's all you got.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly.
Let's see some sparks fly.
I weep for the departed.
You're
It
dead.
too shall fall.
120,000 damage on a single target is crazy.
Another blood debt repaid.
If there was 5 targets, that's 500,000 damage. Jesus. Is this an auto battler? It can auto battle, but I was playing active leader. It's a turn-based combat game. However,
An inner self fragment belonging to the sweet.
wait, I just
dreams
skipped automatically because it was a bird, but this one was voice acted. What am I doing?
This is just too surreal.
I'm so not used to it. I just auto skipped it because I saw bird. My brain was like, skip. Yeah, as I was saying, it's not an auto battler as long as you don't make it one. You can auto battle for the farming stuff. So like, you know how there's like daily grinds in those kind of games? You can auto battle for that, which is nice. But when you're actually playing the game, you can just actually play the game. Pretty neat, isn't it? How could you? I'm sorry. It was Tracer. I can't listen to her. Did I get an achievement? I did. Wow. Pretty neat, isn't it? It's actually got some depth to it.
As long as you have these,
maybe
you'll
I'll be
able to
Tracer.
find closure.
I'm already Tracer. What about Widowmaker?
Wow! This sudden surge of joy!
The time when Overwatch was still a beloved game.
Talk. Next, we just need
I
to
feel
enter
like.
its emoscape, help connect its pathways,
And now it's a dead game. Actually dead game. What the fuck? Oh, not another one of these. Fuck. Okay. I got this.
Oh, dear. What's going on in here? Your inner self is a mess.
Damn, me too, bro. You need seals to send them out? Yeah.
Just give up, Clocky.
The Living Tombstone has the uncanny ability to create unadulterated cringe. Bro, I actually genuinely like the Discord song, though. The Brony song. I didn't know it was a Brony song when I was younger. I just stumbled upon it on YouTube, and that song slaps. I'll have to use Clockwork. Yeah, no, the Discord song is fucking fire, dude. Like, fucking, I think I was like 13. No, I must have been older than that by that time. Fuck, I was probably like 15. I was vibing to this shit. I don't remember. How old is Discord? Hold on. It's old. Bro, that shit 12 years old. I was 12. Well, not 12. I was 14. I just said 12 in my head because, like, yeah, basically. In my head, it might have all been the same thing. This is the song I'm talking about. This motherfucker. Do 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 do. Like, this song goes hard, dude. This song goes hard. It's fucking banging. In Sound Mine. I don't even know what that is. Sup, schmalobs? I don't got seals. Wait, why do you not have any seals at all, Frog? Shouldn't you have some at least? Am I tripping? This one kind of easy. You bought Coke? Oh, you gotta stop buying cocaina. You gotta stop buying the cocaina.
Clocky, if not for you, I'd never be able to connect with people like this. You helped me find
Mercy is probably my favorite. It's an okay song, but it's not as good as Discord. It's a good meme, though.
At all. As the guardian of Dreamville, it's what I'm here for. TikTok.
Yeah, I didn't tell you guys. Forget is a Lalafell in Final Fantasy 14, who's also a drug lord. Our free company house is just a front for her drug dealing business.
And I will cheer for you.
That isn't even a surprise. It's a front? Yeah, the tea house is a front.
Victory's in sight. Let's head to the final stage.
I should show you guys our tea house at some point. Maybe this stream later. It's for the mammoths and the submarines. True. They gotta get drugged up to be able to work hard for us. Makes sense, to be honest. Nah, forget wouldn't be the drug lord. I might be. Can't make real money from just tea. Hey, you'd be surprised. All right. Don't underestimate all these fucking bubba tea. All these booba tea. All these booba tea shops. Don't underestimate them. They're making mad money. Cocaine powered robots. That's what we do.
To become the festive superstar. Welcome to
The fact I had to enter into this battle and you don't even need to do that. What can I say? I'm a privileged gamer. I got the better character in the game.
By Soul Glad Enterprises, Superstar
Yeah, no, forget when my greenhouse isn't just a greenhouse. Forget made a little greenhouse in her apartment in the free company. But it's actually made to grow la cocaína. No wonder the fat cat looks so zooted out on its cat tree. No, that's just the normal state of that cat, actually, though. That's not even our fault. That hurts my fucking eyes. I have to fight the urge to close my eyes to this. It's insane. Why did they make it so bright? Like, why? That is actually painfully bright. What the fuck is wrong with them? No game should ever fade to a full white screen, ever. Hold on. I gotta clean my glasses. Why can you be a drug lord in Final Fantasy, by the way? I love when people can't tell when I'm being sarcastic or saying dumb shit that's not actually real. But they take it seriously. That makes it 10 times funnier to me. Sorry, I just hit my mic with my microfiber. Technically speaking, you can be a drug lord in Final Fantasy 14 if you roleplay that you are. The game mechanics don't allow you to be a drug... Well, actually... I guess technically, if you control the market for those things on the market board, you could kind of be considered a drug lord. Sort of. I guess you could kind of be a drug lord. I mean, there is a player economy, and there is a bunch of items in the game, and some of them could be considered drugs. So... There's a famous rat smuggler. What? Hello, Ciel Wave. It's me, your only viewer. For months, I have created the illusion that you are streaming to a large audience. But here's the truth. All these people in chat are me. And now, for you to be convinced of this, I will send this message from all of my accounts. See, that would have worked if my chat actually was funny. However, half of them don't get the joke because they're dumb. I still love you guys, I promise. Now you're doing it. Good job. Took them a minute. It took them a moment. They're working on it, though. We've also used this joke before. That is kind of true. Maybe. I don't remember. Maybe once. I feel like it hasn't happened that many times. How could you? Ciel? I'm sorry. Click on the button distracts. Oh, yeah. What do I want to choose? Showdown Arena 2 or Showdown Arena 1? Fuck, I don't know. 2's bigger than 1. Let's go to 2. I can't copy paste the message from my old account because my chat is broken. Wait, what do you mean your old account? I respect it though. Welcome, Crawlo. Good job to those of you that did actually follow up with it. Nice little funny. Honestly, if that was actually the truth, I wouldn't even be that surprised. It would explain a lot of things. Look at this motherfucker. Look at him just standing there, standing man emoji.
I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
He truly is the ringleader. Bakuzen would be the ringleader. I'm not surprised. It's all forgetting Bakuzen. Again, wouldn't surprise me. Standing there menacingly. What's up, Misaki? How you doing? Unless they patched it, there is no spoken dialogue here. Wait, really? So do I just like... Please wait, handsome gentleman and miss. What the fuck? Hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa! By the glorious light of beauty, I never thought I would see you again. In such turbulent times, your kind faces are a spring's gentle breeze, bringing solace to my scorched heart.
Are you a knight of beauty?
He's broken. It's fine, though. So the red-haired contestant was you all along. Oh, he speaks in other languages? Shit, I would have changed it to the other language if I'd known. You've already heard of my humble title elsewhere. I am deeply honored. Upon hearing of the impending festivities, I commanded the one and only to bring me to Penacony with full haste. Alas, in a cosmos unguarded by the beauty, disorder prevails. Thus, my passage was delayed by tending to the sick and injured. Fortunately, the mini-rabbit mech pilot, stray cat duelist, galactic ninja, and quite drive Intellitron, along with 32 other souls in distress, all emerged from their predicament safe and sound. I then led them all here to revel in the harmony with the countless other splendid beings. You're quite the savior, aren't you? I do not deserve such praise. Unfortunately, that dashing IPC ambassador, whose radiance matches that of a beautiful peacock, remains in a woeful state. How I wish he too could partake in this splendid occasion. Okay, let's get back to business. Since fate has brought us together, it stands to reason that you both seek the accolade of the audition's victor, right? Correct? Sorry, I don't know how to speak anymore. Though upon arrival, I was once mistaken for a towering silver-armored fugitive with fiery red flames. Due to my lack of eloquence, it matters not, for all these trials stem from the land of dreams' beauty. What matters is that I now stand before you. Our paths have crossed. I, Argentee of the Knights of Beauty, am humbly requesting for a battle in the name of the Code of Chivalry with you both. If I am fortunate enough to emerge victorious, kindly grant me passage to the crown of victory and recognize that Idrilla, the beauty, is the most peerless beauty of them all. There we go. Now we beat his ass.
Behold, this symbol of pure...
Bro fucking canceled his own line. Dumbass.
Still waters of oblivion.
Enemy targets detected.
Enemy targets detected.
Don't get cocky.
Let's just do this to get the extra debuff. I don't need it, but fuck it.
I weep for the departed.
I weep for the departed. Blah, blah, blah,
It too
blah,
shall
blah.
fall.
125k, baby.
It ain't over.
Why does he make weird noises like that? Oh, damn it.
You are fighting a gentleman. Put forth
You are
all your
fighting a
might.
gentleman.
Free will or was destined for
Rise to the
oblivion.
challenge. Pledge thine
How
loyalty.
familiar.
Step up, let's see.
Goddamn, he hurts though.
Commencing support.
I might have underestimated it.
Give up.
Another
Wait, where's the
journey
Besotted?
begins.
Wait, no, he didn't phase. Did he resist Besotted?
Still waters of oblivion.
Is that a thing?
How's this taste?
Thanks for the support.
The fuck?
Bear witness. To...
He did?
Enemy data secure.
Huh?
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I have never had anything resist Besotted. I am in
fry.
shambles.
Let's see some sparks fly.
Destined.
No, you don't understand. I have never had that happen to
I
me.
weep for
This
the
is the
departed.
first time this happens. I don't think my effect hit rate is to blame. I think it's just this
It
boss
shall fall.
does wild shit.
Behold, this symbol of pure... Let the duel commence.
Sir, chill. Okay.
Time to mix things up.
Keep patching me.
Nice, like a good, my friend.
There we go.
Indulge yourselves.
Like, when did Star Rail art add narcissist? That is a good fucking question.
Confess. Put forth all your might.
Ow.
Free will or was it
Rude. Blink.
still waters of oblivion?
Commencing sub ready for another.
Rise to the challenge.
Ow.
Data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Time for a good old counterattack.
Now we're talking.
Bro, why do they hurt so much? I'm about to die. Fuck.
You are fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your
Yeah,
might.
I'm dead. Fuck, dude. I gotta restart. I let him fucking die. Restart a challenge. Thank you.
Bear witness. To...
This is where it ends.
Besotted should be a guaranteed buff? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What just happened?
Destined.
Okay, we
for
go again.
oblivion.
This time I take it seriously. I'll save my debuff, and I'm not gonna waste it for damage.
The punches decide. Don't get cocky.
I think 2 debuff applications should count for 2 of these.
Let the duel commence.
Make her even
Put forth
more
all your
busted, I
might.
guess.
Again.
Okay,
Still waters of oblivion.
now I beat his ass.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Blink. There we go. We
Step
get
up,
shields.
let's see ya.
Beat his ass.
Pledge thine
How
loyalty.
familiar.
Enemy targets detected.
Let's do that. Then I punch him.
Rise to the challenge.
I can do this.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Another journey begins.
Did he just give the boost, the damage boost to fucking Pella?
This symbol of pure
This game is robbing me. You're finna die. Hold on.
Friends?
Indulge yourselves!
That did 55,000 damage? Bro, break effect is a drug.
Small brush. Step out of it.
Free will, or was it on the still waters of oblivion?
rise to the challenge. You are fighting a gentleman. Confess.
In the mood for another beat?
In the mood for another beating. But he gets another turn again? Bro, what the fuck?
Put forth all your might.
I think I... Oh! Die, bitch!
The flesh wound.
Ready for another?
Did he really say a flesh wound? Like, actually? Die! What the fuck? Face.
Bear witness.
Thank you.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Before they do anything.
I weep for the
Don't let them do anything.
It too shall fall.
Boom. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Step up, let's see ya.
Don't die.
Thanks for the support.
Oh my fucking god, we're cooked. Because he's gonna AoE, isn't he?
Where's the
Fuck.
applause? Let's see some sparks fly.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Pledge thine loyalty.
Okay, that's fine. Luca can die. We can finish this.
Commencing support.
Oh, maybe we can't. Motherfucker, you don't need to hurt that bad. Chill.
Indulge yourselves!
Boom. 50,000 damage or something. I don't know.
Destined for oblivion.
Rise to the challenge.
Okay, Pella, don't die. Oh my fucking god, you piece of shit. Stop hurting her.
Time for a good old counterattack.
Put forth all your might.
Does she live that? She does. The ultimate was fucking goated. Hit him.
In the mood for
Hit him.
Behold, this symbol of pure. You are fighting a gentleman.
You are fighting a gentleman.
Still waters of oblivion.
There might be a problem, boys.
Confess.
Ow. Please. Oh, she's dead. Okay. Now we are in trouble because... Okay, break the barrier.
Again. All will eventually.
And it's over. Well, actually, maybe Gallagher solos. Gallagher solo! Solo!
Indulge yourselves!
You gotta win!
Let the duel.
It's all you, Gallagher!
Put forth all your might. I like that confidence.
Come on, man! Tank it! Tank it!
You are fighting a gentleman.
Tank it! Bro, why he get so many fucking turns? What the fuck? Okay. We go again.
Bear witness.
This is where it ends.
I mean, if I use food, this is easy, but...
Destined for oblivion.
The flesh.
Step up, let's see ya.
Let's just...
Commencing support.
Don't get cocky.
The flesh wound.
The flesh wound. How do you beat him last time? I beat his ass last time. He wasn't as hard as this. They made him harder.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters.
Like, this is a harder version of whatever he was before. I didn't have the ult there to save him, so, or to use it to get the last debuff. If that's what you mean.
My friends.
I also don't have a lot of ERR, which is why I save it. It's the same. It's not the same. He's definitely harder than this.
Confess.
This is post Acheron, so they made him harder. This is not the same fight, guys. He's doing way more damage. You guys are insane. Yeah, every metric is higher. He's doing way more damage. This is not the same fight.
That's half the work.
Like, what?
Destined for oblivion.
You guys are crazy. He's doing like, maybe not double the damage he was doing last time, but he is definitely doing more damage.
Behold, this symbol.
Yeah, I only mean the story one. I don't play jack shit else than the story. I'm a casual, remember?
Time for a good old counterattack.
Ready for another?
Step out of it.
The flesh wound.
Where's the applause?
The flesh wound.
Let's see some sparks fly.
On the still waters of oblivion.
I didn't have any issues here. Guys, I am a turbo casual. My relics are not optimized. I don't have good sub stats. Like, you gotta realize, I don't grind. Exactly. I'm fucking dead again. God fucking damn it. This is what I get for using Galaga Ultimate early.
Bear witness.
Is that all you got?
This is where
I am also a casual. You're not a casual if you've already farmed the entire map, bro. That you do not qualify for casual anymore.
The punches decide. Don't get cocky.
Okay, maybe I don't disrespect him and I actually kill his little things. Hold on.
Duel commence.
You're not a casual using. You lost that title the moment you started spending like 12 hours a day on that game. Honky, thank you so much for the 17 months, Jimmy. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Honky honk. Honk honk honky. I just get ignored all the time? No. You don't get ignored. What the fuck do you mean? Alright, let's get this guy. Boom.
You are fighting a gentleman.
You are fighting a gentleman.
Again.
How do you know I spent so much time in there? Because there's literally no other feasible way you would be where you are at in the game otherwise. Like, that would be impossible.
For oblivion.
That's how I know. Like, it's pretty fucking obvious. Like, time is a limited resource. You cannot go through things that quickly if you're not going crazy. Do I Gallagher ult here? I feel like that's a terrible idea, but I'm gonna do it.
Indulge yourselves!
Haha. Haha. Why do we haha?
Confess.
Confess. That hurt.
Small fry.
Boom. Is he not gonna summon more of these fucking things at some point?
Bear witness.
There they are.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good
He's
old
laughing at a
counterattack.
joke. Okay.
In the mood for another beating?
In the mood for another beating. The 45k break effect. Let's
We have
fucking
the upper
go.
hand.
I guess I can just auto attack to break the barrier.
Step out of it.
Destined for oblivion.
Let's do this, and then let's do this.
Let's see some sparks fly.
Yeah, Gallagher can break.
Let the duel commence.
Yeah, commence this dick in your mouth. Die, bitch. Boom.
Behold this symbol of pure.
I should probably have kept that for this, huh? Not the sharpest tool in the shed.
You are fighting a gentleman. Pledge thine loyalty.
Ow.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
The punches decide.
Ow. 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 What the
Enemy data
fuck?
secure. Net markers activated.
Stop.
Time for a good old counterattack.
You hurt.
Don't
Gonna
mess
heal this
things up.
guy.
Keep patching me up.
Psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Oh. I can finish this guy.
Put forth all your might.
Again.
Let the duel commence.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Not bad.
Enemy targets detected.
Boom. None of that. Boom.
Put forth all your might.
Everyone's
Bear
fine.
witness. To
Enemy
honor.
data secured. Net markers activated.
Get their
Time
ass.
for a good old counterattack.
The music is really good, by the way. I gotta say. They cooked.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Bro, Acheron is a character. She is a character.
That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion.
Commencing support.
Honkai Acheron rail, yeah, for real.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Keep patching me up.
Oh, fuck. I think Pella is dead, boys. I definitely need an ER
Where's the applause? Let's
rope
see
on my
some
Gallagher.
sparks
I just don't have one yet.
Put forth all your might.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like if I had an ER rope on my Gallagher, it'd be fine.
Indulge yourselves.
I just need to get the right main stat at some point.
Free will or on the still waters of oblivion.
Argenty could be a Dragoon. He could be. He is pretty cool. I do kind of wish I liked his kit as well, but I don't particularly like how he plays. Wait, is Boot Heel gonna be a better Luca?
You're fighting.
Maybe I will roll on him.
Confess.
Familiar. Destined for oblivion.
All right, time to
I
die.
weep for the departed.
Boom, boom, boom.
It too shall
He is
fall.
Super Luca. Maybe I will. Just an ERR planar set like Sprightly Von Whack or Penacony set. I'll have to see what I have. Beautiful, beautiful, truly a captivating contest. It is through you that I realize to uphold the honor of a driller, I must further hone my skills. What a beautiful lesson indeed. Go forth, my dear friend. Beautiful miss. The audition's crown is yours to claim. I shall remain here, gazing from afar as you bask in the limelight, joining the audience in offering you the most heartfelt cheers and applause.
We don't have much time. May fate allow us to meet again, Knight of Beauty. In that case,
They work well
let's make
together?
our
Yeah,
way
they
to
would.
the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent.
It's what with talent?
I hope we
Thronging?
make some
The
time.
fuck is that? What is a thronging? The Knight of Booty, yes. What do you not know, frog? Hey, shit, Pella died. Hold on. I gotta go to a... Hold on. I gotta go to the teleport thing real quick. Restore her to life. They're throbbing with talent. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck does my Gallagher have on him? I think he has the break effect set right now. Yeah, he has the break effect set, and it's like a 12% break effect rope. Because I wanted him to have break effect, because I don't have enough. I'm pretty sure I still don't have enough break effect on him. 145. I think the recommended is 150. So yeah. He also does not have all of his shit maxed out, so we're not going to talk about that. I have an HP thing. Pog. I don't even think that's the right one either. Any secrets? No? Okay. Yeah. I'm not playing Geppy, no. I don't have it leveled. I can't play him. Literally impossible. Good night, Satsu. Good luck. It's Soul Glad time. This is targeted harassment towards Geppy. Trust me, it's targeted harassment towards half the cast of characters I own.
To the Galactic Baseballer and Firefly on becoming this Scorched Sand Festival's champions.
Whoa!
We look forward to their amazing entrance in the Charmony Festival.
In the Charmony Festival. Damn, that art of the Trailblazer in the background kind of fucking.
Firing young guests.
Music is hard.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival before entering the Grand Theater.
Oh. I was like, why is he not talking about?
On
Oh!
behalf of the organizers,
Hi, Sunday.
extend my sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance.
Hello, Chicken Wing Man. You already worked things out with a Dream Master?
As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus.
What is the consensus?
Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Just as expected.
So he's betraying us.
We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you.
Yeah, where is Welt?
The planet of festivities cannot and will not.
Like, how would this guy do anything to Welt? You know what I mean?
Chaos, disorder, or anarchy. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era.
You're gonna be a gacha streamer with Woo coming out?
Ruthlessly
Probably
eliminated.
not. No.
Equality non-existent. Common folk living precarious.
There's not enough
lives,
content in these games for me to
eking
play
out
them
a
all the
dreary
time. Even
existence.
Honkai, I've done like catching up to the story, but once I'm done with this, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm not gonna stream this game again for
Heroes like
months.
yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having
I can't
a
stream the
stellar,
like grindy parts
were
of these
but
games
an
that I see other people
anonymous
stream.
and
It
frail
bores me
member
to
among the
the end of the world. I don't want multiple
Which
accounts either.
Penacony would you prefer?
None of that.
A dystopia.
Yeah, I
for
played
the
a patent
survival
story
of
and I'm
the
done.
fittest,
Exactly.
Or a sweet dream paradise for all.
I do play it in my free time. I just fucking let it autoplay and do shit on its own so I can have a slightly easier time doing the story on stream. A dystopia for the survival of the fittest or a sweet dream paradise for all? I don't know. Why are you asking me? Move on to the other gacha. I'm not gonna do a fucking gacha rotation. Thank you very much. I don't wanna.
Don't let him mislead you.
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also,
Himiko trying to
it'd be best
negotiate.
to tell us the
Genshin
ins
stream
and
when?
outs of
Nika went never. Neither of those games
This
speaks to
way,
me.
we'll at least know what Welt and Ms. Robin are dealing with, and the
Like,
reason why they
actually
failed
never,
to make
sorry.
our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin
POE
by
when?
discussing the details
Where did that
of
come from?
meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs,
Motherfucker, Wuthering Waves isn't even out. What do you
and
want from
our
me?
final course of action. The only path.
Yeah, no, that shit would put me to sleep, bad guy. I seen it. I'm good. I'll pass. Still don't know what Wuthering Waves is. It's basically another game in the same style as Genshin, but made by a completely different company.
Scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool.
But also apparently like a little bit more elaborate with its gameplay. It's got a lot more going on with
Once
the
the Charmony Festival begins, the
combos and stuff like
powers,
that.
along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire
That's all I
planet
know.
of Penacony.
That's all I heard about it.
And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is
Oh, they're trying to keep.
surprising to me.
What?
The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival
Wait,
to
what?
recklessly disseminate
Cookie Run
the
when? Do you
power
even
of
play
the
that?
Stellaron, this
I'm surprised you don't play the Cookie one actually, Fudge.
position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
It's a high graphical Genshin with Stellar Blade gameplay. Okay, I don't think it's gonna be quite as advanced as Stellar Blade, right? There's no fucking way.
Of the Stellaron's existence.
If it's a mobile game, that's not possible. Why would I play the Cookie one? I don't know, you like cookie games. You like cookies.
Thought that this
Why are you pissed off with me? The fuck?
would point the
What did I do?
me.
This shit's fucked up, man.
Quite astonishing.
I played a gacha game. I am apparently the scum of the earth all of a sudden.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere.
I'm just waiting for all the AAA fantasy RP shooters.
The current circumstances
What are those?
dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
My man said we worried.
It's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song, just per the arrangement.
Sunday, Robin. I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand.
I am scum. No, I am
Both of you,
scum.
Right now.
Yeah, Weld and Himiko really are out here trying to be like, let's not fight. Can we not fight? We don't want to fight.
I already know your resolve.
Dream Master, can I get a
The
car?
magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang
Who
has
is fighting?
asked with such
Everyone in
earnestness,
this, I think,
will
at this
personally
point.
respond in kind. If there is
They're
a
all
need,
looking for
the
some weird
entire
shit.
Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call. Someday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
Damn, my man said put the fucking interrogation machine on me. Put the lie detector on my ass.
Could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence?
Does the Dream Master want
all
some
slander
bread?
may be
Oh, because he's a
utterly
bird.
dispelled.
Like, the fuck you talking about bread?
I will do as you command.
The NPCs scream Veroid at me. It kind of probably is a similar thing to that they use in-house to build them. They probably build assets and then slap them on top of existing things like that.
Tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be
Like,
able
it's
to
probably just like a
fabricate
list of
lies
assets
and
that are
make
just pieced
false
together
vows.
a la Veroid.
Let us begin. There is nothing else.
Why the fuck did the filter just pop up, like, straight away? There was no transition to it. What the fuck going
Question.
on?
Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
You should have been more specific.
Do you love your god as you do yourself? Always heeding
Like,
their
what if he's talking about the
admonishments?
destruction, Nanook?
Naturally.
There's shared
Have you
assets
strayed
between
from the
Honkai Star Rail and Genshin. I didn't even know they were
expected by
shared
your
between those two
god?
games.
Betraying their name.
If I get the pink lolly and Woo, I will reform and enjoy more gacha.
Never.
I'm surprised you didn't, like,
Have you ever been inordinate?
just hate
with
that
your
game
asks
flat
of
out
your
because it's a
god,
gacha game.
coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
But I will pray you get what you want.
Never.
Can you reroll in that game? I don't know how bad it'll be to reroll
A final
on a new
question.
account. Because I know you're getting enough to get a 5-star at the start of the game, but I don't
Do
know.
you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present,
I don't know if you can
and future?
reroll easily.
With the Eon
No, when I say reroll, like rerolling in Gacha takes a lot of time. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll take in that game. In Genshin, it was only an hour per account at the start.
may I be cursed
It was definitely worth
in
it.
accordance with divine law.
Like, if you played Genshin at the start, a lot of people rerolled. A lot.
They have seen your
The majority of
faith.
people that started at the
and
very
have
start
endorsed your
rerolled.
faith.
You can choose a standard 5-star.
With
Oh,
this,
wow.
It can be
That's really
evidenced-
clever of them, so that no one does anything like that.
A moment.
What is it, Mr. Yang?
This part is a bit important. I mean, I was paying attention. Like, I feel like a lot of this was worded in a way that's purposefully not specific enough. You know what I mean? I don't like Honkai because there's too much to read, to be honest, and no cute characters. Oh, you don't have to read that much. A lot of it is voice acted, but that's fair.
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws.
Divine laws.
But God...
Yeah, they
you
gave
both
very
mentioned,
avoiding answers. That's what I was
are
thinking as
they
well.
truly Shipe?
That's exactly what I was saying. Thank you.
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin.
There's no light right now.
Solidarity and unity under their light.
There's no light right now. None of that overlay, so this motherfucker probably lying through his teeth.
Such a delicate and complex symphony.
You a liar.
Which other god
A Weasley little liar. Yeah, if you can choose a 5-star, it's not worth it. I agree. It's smart if they gave a 5-star choose your 5-star at the start of the game, because they're like, they know people will re-roll if they can. So instead, just give the 5-star so that no one gets burnt out on re-rolling on your game like a fucking idiot. Genshin should have done that too. Every gacha game that just starts should just give the first 5-star a choice to the player so they don't feel like re-rolling.
In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they
I like less money at the start, but better engagement. I already burnt out on re-rolling my Animal Crossing New Horizon Island. I'm so glad I didn't do that at the start. I didn't know you could. I just played with what I got, and I got lucky because it was pretty good. I never re-rolled on Animal Crossing.
The route traversed by
the first 5-star on Genshin was Chi-Chi, your beloved. It's such a shame she became such a hated character.
Into it. The
she was a good healer when the game released. She was great.
Worlds fell silent. And when it echoed,
yeah, I don't know why you guys hate her. She's alright. People just hate her because she's a standard banner 5-star, so they get cucked by her.
Paths with no masters still.
You played Chi-Chi as your main damage dealer? I don't think you were the only one. At the start of Genshin, people did some wild shit.
Of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Do you know about what Welt is saying before? Did I know about what Welt is saying before? Perfectly harmonized. Therein lies the problem. This isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself. There existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. No, I didn't know about that for Shippei. Later, day fell. The route traveled by this Eon clashed with the harmony. Oh, wait.
Later, they fell.
Wait, are they not talking about Shippei when they say they, theirs? I thought they were talking about Shippei. The route traversed by this Aeon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. A fallen Eon. Wait, the fallen Eon fell to the harmony? So the harmony is corrupted. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Ah. Consume the other Eon's path. Do we know what the path of that other Eon was? Yeah, they just survive forever. The healers, which is really clever, I guess, if you're not trying to speedrun. Paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone and without allies.
Is he trying to threaten fucking Welt?
So this is how it is.
For the sake of our grand cause, Sunday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
So Sunday did betray us.
What?
And his sister. I guess they're still sensitive to this kind of stuff.
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this.
I knew Sunday was a little villain.
It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
I wish Welt just pulled out the fucking black hole and just black holed Sunday to death. Spaghettified this motherfucker.
The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
It's him.
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Shippei. True.
Didn't have the time to do anything. That's kind of bullshit, but yeah.
By the one who transcends the many.
The one who transcends the many. He's still in the public place. Too dangerous. Fuck it, dude. I want Welt to be like, fuck this shit. I don't care.
We obtain.
Oh, so the Eon of Order. Is that the one?
Unbelievable. To think that there would be...
There is.
Remnants of the Order on Penacony.
Interesting.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
I'm about to ponder these chicken wings into a fucking grill with some batter.
Make you an enemy.
Finna make some chicken nuggets. Nom, 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 nom.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, It would only be myself and the Oak family.
The way they wrote
involved.
Harmony sounded like he was speaking of someone who wants to pierce her. What the fuck?
Yet, have we? Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone and have been widely observed.
I'm getting chicken wings with my pizza soon. Bro, can you not talk about that? Now I want it. Give Mr. Yang back to us now!
Oh, I intend to. But that hinges on the outcome of this negotiation.
If it is the order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
Bro, Himiko said we fighting.
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands, and just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dream.
He was using the powers of order instead of the harmony.
Beautiful new world belonging to the
I mean, it did feel very imperative instead of like, it didn't feel harmonious. It felt like it was imposed on you rather than you shared it with them.
Strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection.
I'll throw some at the screen for you, bro. I'm finna order some food too. I shouldn't.
Establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we, or
the Pathstriders of Order,
possess the power to put.
You think when they release Sunday as a character, he'll be the first Order character?
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon?
They can't just create a new path like that, though. Or add a new path to the game. That'd be such a fucking nightmare.
If Miss Himiko is
like, what the fuck light code are you gonna use? I guess they provide you one?
Speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means. I'm willing to divulge the
I don't think they will add a new path. Yeah, that's what I think. You think they'll just put him as a Harmony character then?
So that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony.
They did add Dendro, you're right. So they could add a new path to this game too.
Universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that ideal. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
Where does this road lead?
Huh? Where do you
Sampo is an Annihilation character?
Welcome.
He's
This
Nihility,
isn't
right?
any location in Penacony's
Is he supposed to be Elation?
dreamscape. It's my
Where's
inner
Friday
world.
and Saturday? Good
The reason
question.
the scenery
Robin should have
before
been
you
called
remains
Saturday.
unchanged
Personal opinion.
is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
Yeah, I didn't do Golden Gears. I haven't done the special Simulated Universe stuff yet. Where's January or April? What about February? What the fuck did February do? Who in their right mind would expose their inner self like this?
That means...
Did you do the
Sampo
same
and
to
Sparkle
Welt?
are elation in lore, but not in gameplay.
It's a
Oh,
tuning
I didn't know.
process. Stronger
I wonder
in
if that has a
effect and more
meaning.
Draining on the mind. The gray-haired
This is the
guest has
order. The
experienced it
eye is the
before,
eon. The
so
eon.
he
The
should
eon, not the doll.
understand what it entails.
Oh, cool. Looks neat.
Tuning allows you to intuitively
Imagine being
grasp
named
my
February.
feelings, which also means
Not
that
the worst,
I cannot hide anything
honestly.
from you.
I'm struggling to beat Golden
Now,
Gears. I haven't tried it
everyone,
yet.
Please look at the huge screen.
Mm-hmm.
The road we once took begins here.
Hold on a minute. I just missed some stuff a little bit. Did you do the same to Welt? It's a tuning process, stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. Ciel has experienced it before, so you should understand what it entails. Okay. We're doing a brain dance. Got it. Yeah, April is an
From
actual
this
name.
point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you.
Yeah, May and June as well, now I think about it.
I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's
August
begin.
2, yeah.
The first decision.
Anything is a name if you're
story
creative,
about a
right?
baby
Fuckface. The fuck? Out of pocket with that one.
This story happened when Robin and I were very
Oh, January Jones is the name of an actress. I didn't know about
We
that.
were victims of
Nobody
the
can
Stellar
pronounce
One
February.
disaster.
February.
And the family's Mr. Gopher
Skill
Wood,
issue. On your part.
who would later
Sorry.
become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in. Later on, Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world.
Mm-hmm.
One day, after dinner, while my younger sister
It's gonna be the
and
bird
I
story.
were
Okay.
lounging about in Mr.
What's
Gopher
up,
Wood's
Ferb?
yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its
I knew
own.
a girl named Asia in uni. It must have been meant to be pronounced differently.
It was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its
Yeah,
last
it is a pretty
breath,
name, but I feel like it would have to be
having
pronounced differently from
fallen into a
Asia.
shrub, probably abandoned by its parents.
Asia
We
Williams?
decided to build a nest
There's no
for
way
it
it was
right
pronounced
there
Asia.
and
I don't
then.
believe it. I refuse to believe it, even if it's true.
Thinking back,
You want that bird? It is very
winter
cute. I like the
was
colors. It reminds me a little bit of Robin.
with fierce winds at night in the yard, not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity.
Tasty chicken. Don't eat the bird. It's
It was
pretty.
clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a cage for it. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part, something that we'd never considered, was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment.
Oh.
Its destiny was determined
Europe is definitely a
by
name,
our
yes.
momentary whim. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all. Faced with this situation, what choice would you make?
But would it taste like the
Stick to
bird?
the original plan and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell. Or build a cage for it and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home.
Okay, I'm gonna be dead
I
ass.
eagerly await
I
your
understand the moral challenge they're trying to give to you here, right? I understand, but we're talking about a bird. You cannot treat a bird the same way you would treat a civilization. Like, my man's like, all the people in the dream should be, like, treated like this bird. They are not the same. Those are not comparable things here and there. Like, you can't compare those things. It's just stupid.
I can't decipher his intentions right now, but based solely on that question, I would probably choose to build that dove a cage. Even if I was gonna release it back into the sky, it'd have to be strong
Bird looks
enough
like
to
a
fly first.
rainbow sherbet flavored.
If I
What
left
is
it where I
sherbet?
found it, I fear it'd never get the chance to fly ever again.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Sherbet chicken. I don't know what that is. Wait, I didn't listen to the second line she said.
I can't. Even if I was gonna release it back into the sky, it'd have to be strong enough to fly first. If I left
Okay,
it.
yeah. See, that's the thing. If you're talking about a bird, it's a different moral dilemma. Leaving the bird out into the cold thing while it's clearly hurt and all of that, like, it'd be fucked. You don't know what sherbet is? I don't. No, I'm sorry. Lemony sweet taste? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I've never had it. But, like, if it was an actual person doing that kind of shit, would be weird.
It looks like he really has no intention of imprisoning us. If it's just a quiz,
Sherb is kinda cute.
I suppose it's fine to humor him. Back to the question. I would personally choose to build the little Charmony dove a cage. No special reason. I do think that a fledgling should have the right to fly into the sky. But if it can't even live to that point, then there's nothing to talk about to begin with.
March is gonna want to leave it on the spot.
That guy just casually throws this kind of question at us? What exactly
How does he make her not step on her dress? I'm getting triggered. It just magically floats.
Fine. I'll
Hairball,
answer,
thank you so much for the
guess.
raid. I hope I read that properly. Welcome,
If
welcome.
it
I had a
were
good stream.
me,
What were you up to?
I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony dove.
Okay, so we're all in
After all,
agreement.
Leaving it there, it's bound to get hurt by wild animals or something. And that'd just be too sad.
Okay, so we're all in agreement. I personally would also build a dove a cage. Let's see how that goes. She's too cunty to step on her own dress. That is definitely a thing you would type.
I'm happy to see that you made a choice similar to ours. If your mind is made up, let me reveal the outcome of this choice. We passionately nursed it back to health, preparing only the best food for it every day.
Okay.
We even preened its feathers.
I think some of that is too
Later,
much, though.
On the day that Robin left Penacony, we opened
Because then
the
it gets
cage
pampered
door
too
and
much,
let
and then it gets
fly
used
back
to
into the
humans.
sky. I watched it for
You
a
were doing
long
some Stardew.
while
Nice.
by
I
the
hope you had a
window.
good time. I love that game.
Probably about
I haven't played it
3
in a
or
little
so
bit.
days. In those 3 long days, the little Charmony dove tried again.
Oh, I
and
was trying to
again
fly.
to spread
Cute.
its wings to fly into the sky.
Poor bird.
But fell to the ground. Only to keep
I saved this bird. Do I need to save every bird? I mean, if the bird gives, like, if there's an opportunity that presents itself to do so, it's fine.
It succeeded. But its attempt did not go perfectly. After flying unsteadily for a while,
We're not eating the chicken.
it fell
Stop
to
it.
the ground, unable to grasp the direction of the air currents. The fall shattered its wings. It writhed helplessly in my embrace. But it was all for naught, finally succumbing to a painful demise. And in that instant, our tender care, our given love and hopes, they all became the inevitable push that sent it to its death.
No, that's not. That is a stupid fucking conclusion to come to. That's so stupid.
Next,
Okay.
let us head to the second decision.
This is arguments.
This time,
he's arguing
it's the story
in a
of a
very
dream
childish way. That his decision is
This
what led
story
to this outcome when
I
it's
was
not
appointed
how
as
that
Bronze
works.
Melodia,
The world
a
isn't.
position exclusive to the Oak family.
The world doesn't work that way.
Charged with listening to the problems and vexations of Dreamscape residents
Mhm.
and providing them with the relevant guidance.
He was a child. Yeah, but like he's
It was
still
during
arguing in that
period
faith today.
I had the opportunity to hear voices from all corners of the Dreamscape. Joy.
All those videos of people trying to help animals in the wild and they end up getting shunned by their herd flock because they all smell like people and eventually the animal dies alone or gets killed by its skin. Not every animal works that way though.
And I was fortunate to catch a glimpse of it.
Not every animal works that way though. Yeah, his argument was kind of stupid. A lot of it was really like, I understand at the time being upset over it. I have a bunch of things that I'm upset over as a child, but I am also aware that if I look at it with a new, you know, perspective, a lot of the things that you're upset over, a lot of things that you regret, you don't have perfect agency in this world. And you can only do so much before things are no longer in your hands. Like, it's not, if you did your good deed and you tried your best to make things better, but things still take a turn for the worst, that's not your fault. The things you did not lead to that outcome. Other variables played their cards into that happening. And you doing your best might have, number one, made things a little better. Number two, maybe not even affected it at all, which means it's not entirely your fault. That's not how that works. It makes me laugh because it reminds me of if your bus was driving and it couldn't brake and you were going to hit the granny or a young man, who would you kill scenario? Wasn't it the fucking trolley thing as well? That and the bus. Those fucking things are stupid, yeah. My wife goes to therapy for shit that happened when she was a child. I can't just go to her and say, that doesn't matter anymore. You're an adult. It's not about it not mattering anymore, bad guy. It's about, like, looking back onto things from a different perspective. Like, I understand trauma. Like I said, you can still feel things. I'm denying that there is no way for them to, like, reason through that. It's not the same thing. Like, yeah, I don't think it's a solid equivalent unless the damage still exists in the present. I don't think it's the same thing. I don't know. I don't think it's comparable. It seems like a pretty... It's conveniently narrow, the point of view, the whole thing, you know? Anyways, let's keep listening to what he has to say.
He was a dream chaser and an illegal stowaway. Just like the rest of them, he came to Penacony in search of a better life. Except that, to most people, the price he paid, I suppose you could say it was
Only Sunday. Okay, Sunday only cares because he is a bird.
He told me.
True, it's one of his fellow birds.
Sold everything I could at home. The house, the land, even his 2 children. He said he could not afford to raise them, and that at least they could eat if they lived as slaves.
Yikes.
He had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune, and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. Alas, his plan to smuggle himself was somewhat clumsy, and he was sniffed out by those pig-headed hounds. After hearing the Dream Chaser's story, I immediately appealed to the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world. I did not anticipate that what I thought.
Yeah, I guess my man feels like his trust in the
would later lead to dire consequences.
He's sounding more and more like someone who's gonna turn into a Nihility character to me.
I'll tell you the outcome.
But
soon.
like a really doomed Nihility kind of character.
I'd like you all to make a choice. Will you do
Or a
as I
destruction
did
character.
and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their
Do you think he gets the
pursuit?
urge to gather little
so
twigs
that
and
the
build it
Dream
into a
Chaser
nest
may
during
live
spring? He
peacefully
probably
and
does.
realize his
Chews up
wishes?
the food before he feeds it to his kids.
Or will you remain
I
silent?
Don't like it.
Leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels until his inevitable judgment arrives.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I remain silent and enforce the law.
I look forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows?
I listen to what the other
Perhaps
people
they
say,
might even
but
alter the outcome of this.
my man sold his children. I don't think that's beyond my morality line personally. So I'm gonna go with law. But let's see what the others say.
It seems illegal stowaways are really quite common on Penacony. But that guy in the story, I don't think he deserves any sympathy at all.
I am surprised that I agree with March
Sold
7th.
his kids to chase a dream. Even if he intended to go back
Mhm.
for them, it's still insanely irresponsible.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with March 7th.
That thought, there's only one choice. Let the Bloodhound send him back home. This person deserves to be punished.
Agreed. I'm done with the Realm Reborn Beast Tribes tomorrow. Nice.
A dream chaser story. If I acted out of kindness, I would probably ask
Because
the
they'd starve to
Bloodhounds
death if he kept
stop
them.
their
I think that was a
pursuit and
bullshit
lend them
argument, and I don't believe those words. I think it was a thing he told himself to convince
cruel
himself, but I don't
repercussion
believe
would
it.
this choice result in? I think Sunday must have been deeply impressed.
I think
by
that guy,
the
like, if you take
limitations
everything
of the
that they
strong
said in this story to
defending
face
the
value,
weak for this
maybe, but I think it is, like, it is incredibly naive to think that that is the full story. I believe this guy wanted to go to the dream, found some horrible way to do it, couldn't live with the morality of it, the ethics of it, and decided to invent this story that he couldn't feed his kids or some shit. To pretend that it's justifiable for him to sell them as slaves. Really easy for people to write a narrative that makes them the victim in stories where they're actually the perpetrator. That's my personal opinion. I've seen this pattern a lot in my life. There's a lot of people that I know or that I've seen do horrible shit and pretended they were like somehow saints who were doing their best, not realizing that they were actually complete fucking pieces of shit using false narratives to justify their deeds. So I don't believe that guy was actually in need of like selling his kids for this. He wanted to get to the dream, and that's all there is to it. And he found any justification, any mean necessary to get to the end game that he had chosen, including selling his kids.
This question. Surely it has some connection to the baby bird story. And this connection is
Rare
precisely
April
the
8th
breakthrough
W moment,
Sunday
yeah.
aims to use to persuade us. I'd probably choose to ask the Bloodhounds to cease their pursuit.
I'm not asking that. Yeah, imagine, I'm sorry. There is no world in which like I said, it is far beyond my morality line. Motherfucker sold his kids. They have to live with that. Like, even if you can't do a great job, even if you're gonna struggle, you do not abandon your kids. Like, I don't know, man. That shit's fucked up. Do you know how much it fucks people up in real life? Like, how many people go through a complete crisis, whether their parents tell them whether their adoptive parents tell them at some point if they happen to be in a loving family, or whether they have no fucking clue who their parent was and they got abandoned. Like, it's fucking horrible. That shit destroys lives from the very start. And if it doesn't destroy it, it makes it far harder. Wait, will you try to convince the... No. Wrong decision. My bad. Enforce the law. Fuck him. Or when their parents get divorced. I think divorce is a different thing. It's still bad, but I don't think it's as bad as getting literally abandoned by your parents. Or sold out to slavery by your parents. Divorces are gross, but like sometimes I actually am of the belief that they're better even for the kid. I know some people are going to disagree with that. I'm sorry in advance, but I genuinely think that in some situations it's better. If the relationship between the parents is dysfunctional in the first place anyways, I would much rather the parents get divorced rather than deal with anger and fucked up shit and horrible fucking like house life. Nah, it's far better to have them separated in a lot of instances. I have seen horrible stories. I have heard horrible things. And my own house was not great at some times in my life. So, nah, there's moments where I genuinely believe divorce is a better solution. If your relationship is dysfunctional to the point that you're making your child's life an actual nightmare, if your child has to put on headphones because he wants to not hear you scream at each other at night after school, just get a divorce. Be done with it. Don't fucking stay together. It's gonna take a toll on the kid. I agree with you, Yazinka. But it's the best of the solutions at this point. If things are already that bad gone, there's often no salvaging it, right, Yazinka? I would much rather the divorce happens, clean cut, things move on, and you can move forward with solutions that have been put in place, and you can have a relatively healthy home for the kid, or relatively healthy homes for the kid if the custody is shared, rather than fucking dealing with people, like with parents screaming at each other while the kid has to fucking deal with it. It's horrible. That shit is some of the worst shit you can do to your kid. It's not reasonable. Don't do that. Even if they did actually end up starving, at least the kid is happy to be with their father. Yeah, I actually genuinely and like that might be a horrible thing to say, but I would rather have a happy family, or not a happy family, but like my family. I would rather we stick together through thick and thin from the moment I was born, and we you know, there's a genuine care and love and like a bond there that is unbreakable, rather than like that narrative of selling his kids because he can't afford it, yada yada yada. Like, it's fucked up. It's kind of wild. It's just fucked up, you know? Imagine being the kid and hearing your father justify why they sold you rather than voice regret and acknowledging how bad that was. Hearing your father justify why they sold you rather than voice regret. Yeah, no, I think I would actually, like... I would boil in rage. I would boil in rage, dude. I think I would commit patricide right there. Like, that shit breaks people. You can't do that. You just, like, that is fucking horrible. So, yeah. Nah, fuck them.
It seems you, like me, are pondering whether a different choice... No,
I know, Yuzenka. I had friends as well whose parents got divorced, and it does take a toll on them. But I also had friends whose parents did not get divorced, were horrible with each other. And in my anecdotal experience,
he would only die from delirium.
The people whose parents got divorced, their life got far better than it was before the divorce. The people that did not get divorced, their life kept spiraling and spiraling and spiraling and getting worse and worse and worse. They became worse at school because they couldn't focus on their work, because their parents were a complete mess and their family at home was a complete mess. They had to take care of their siblings because their parents did a terrible job doing that, because they spent too much time arguing with each other instead of doing what they should be doing. It's not even comparable. The people that got actually divorced, yes, their family was broken, but at least the broken pieces managed to independently function without each other, Whereas the broken family that was sticking together was just it's like poison. It's like poison in the person's life. It destroys everything. It doesn't stop at just their home life. Because when your own home doesn't feel like your own home anymore, because your parents are just fighting and nothing feels like an actual... Like, when home doesn't feel like home anymore, it's a nightmare. It's actually just a nightmare. There's no better way to describe it. I think Sunday grew up as a sheltered church boy his whole life, so he doesn't understand the dynamics of life. I think he's a little naive, like he said. And I think that his perspective on it, so far from what I've said, seems very narrow. He's a villain to me for a totally different reason than he is to other people now. Maybe. Maybe, yeah. Think divorce can give the opportunity to repair and find a new way of life that can be better? Yeah, it straight up can. I'm not gonna lie to you. My parents are divorced. My mom is a lot happier. Not complicated. Granted, I'm lucky it happened after I already had left home, so it didn't affect my home life. But trust me, I wish they had gotten divorced earlier. I'm saying that now publicly because nobody's gonna know what the fuck I'm saying here. And my family doesn't watch my stream, but I wish they got divorced when I was a kid. I had to deal with some horrible shit because of their not being divorced. And I wish I didn't have to deal with it. And I think if they had gotten divorced, our lives, our collective lives would have been better. Maybe I would have had to like go back and forth between my mom and my dad, yada, yada, yada. Maybe that would have been complicated in its own right. Maybe there would have been things that would have been worse and others that would have been better. Maybe I wouldn't say that if I was in that other timeline where it happened. But personally, having gone through the shit I did when I was younger because my parents were not divorced and they were horrible to each other, I wish I didn't have to. I would take the other opportunity. I would take the other shot right now if I could. Like, go back in time, make them divorce somehow, and not have to deal with the shit I did from age, like, 7. I would take it. I think it would have been better. Again, bearing in mind, by that time, all of my siblings were done with living at home. All of them had moved out. So it was just me. So that's why I say I wish they got divorced, because just me, at least I'm the only one dealing with the consequences of the divorce. If my siblings are still at home, I don't know how they would feel about it. And then I would not agree with that. Then I would not wish for that to happen without knowing their opinion, right? If it's just me, then I'm the only one who deals with it. And I think I would have dealt with it better if they did get divorced than if they didn't. At the time, I felt weird about it because I was a kid. And I didn't want to be... I felt like I was the reason things were being bad. And I didn't really understand the full dynamics of things that were going on. But like now, I almost wish it did happen. At the moment, at the time, it probably would have fucked me up for some reason. Don't get me wrong, for like 6 months to a year, maybe things would have felt weird. But I genuinely believe that after that, it would have been better. As opposed to like my entire teenage life being ruined because everything was a fucking nightmare. Not just my home life, but other things as well. It wasn't fun. It was not fun. In the other option, Sunday tells you what happened next. The father got caught for some other crimes anyways, and turned out he fucking forgot about his kids at all. I knew it. I said that. Oh, he lied about having kids. Oh. That's funny. Think divorce can give the... Oh, I read that. I'm stupid. Divorce is a bit sad for the child if the child wants a family. You still have a family, though. They're just not all with each other all the time, but you can still feel like family with both of your parents. Assuming both of them do right by you. They don't have to do right by each other to do right by you. They can still be family to you. They don't have to be family to each other. I think that that is an important thing to say, because a lot of people feel like a divorce is giving up or something. A lot of people feel like a divorce is a loss. A divorce does not have to be a loss if the relationship is toxic. If things are not working and you are making each other's lives actively worse, then you should actually move on. And that goes for not just marriage. That goes for not just, like, you know, being wed. If it's your friend and you're in the same position and things don't feel right, it should be okay if you just part ways. Life is not this thing where you have to be stuck to each other for your entire life. Now, is it sad on the moment? Absolutely. Like I said, even I, who now says I wish my parents got divided and like got divorced, even I, who says that now, admit that at the time, when I was 8 years old, it probably would have gotten me fucked up. I'm pretty sure that at the time, I was trying to mediate things. I was trying to, like, as an 8-year-old, to the best of my ability, make things stay together and keep working. Because you're an 8-year-old kid, or because you're in the moment, in the heat of the emotion. It's easy to get yourself caught up in the idea that, like, you're losing something because that situation's happening. But I think that rather than thinking about the potential loss, it's thinking about the potential improvements to every individual's lives in the way they're involved in it. It's easy to think about it's easy to get lost in like I said, the potential for loss. Sometimes parents don't divorce because of children still growing up. Yeah, I think that's what happened to me. I think that's the reason they got divorced after I left the house eventually. I'm pretty sure I helped things stay together because existing meant it was easier for them to stick together rather than eventually getting divorced the way they did. They didn't get divorced until I think 2 years after I left. No, more than that. Oh, I think the writing started being on the wall 2 years after I left. So yeah. That's probably why they stuck together for as long as they did. They weren't fighting, but seeing my mom just give up and accept no love in her life, that's sad, yeah. I had that with my grandparents and it fucked up my mom and uncle as well, and then me, but of course they cannot divorce at this point. Yeah. Divorced when I was too young to blame myself, so smaller child may be a good period even. Honestly, not a bad idea. My brother has a kid with a woman he's separated from now. And they got separated when she was a baby. So luckily for her, she kind of didn't live through it as a trauma per se, because she was a baby. So like they had custody at different times of her life in different ways, and like it's probably different. She probably had to deal with some weird shit about like other families being different from hers, because a lot of people have, you know, traditional conventional families that are together and things like that. So like maybe that might have been weird, but at least she didn't have to deal with the moment of the separation, only the aftermath. Yeah, that sucks, bad guy. Cats deal rather well with breakups. Cats? As in, like, you broke up from a boyfriend and your cat was like, yeah, fuck this shit, I'm cool with it. Fuck him. And was chill with it? Yeah, cats probably don't care. They're cats. Should he be apprehended, could the hounds afford to turn a blind eye? The answer is a definitive no. They couldn't bear the resulting consequences and thus wouldn't dare extend a helping hand. Let's continue the dialogue.
As to your choice, I once again offer my heartfelt apologies.
Why?
Next comes the third and final decision.
You looked for your ex for a few weeks, and then he was just chilling.
The story this time is my own. This story happened the day I was
wow, that's fucked up, B. I'm sorry to hear that.
At that time, Mr. Gopherwood was the current Dream Master, and as per his wish, we had a private conversation.
This is why you have a cat and not children. Agreed.
What surprised me was that the Dream Master,
I mean, have children if you want to have them. Someone has to have them, I guess, for humanity to continue.
Contents.
Doesn't matter to me personally, but do what you gotta do.
My sister.
Why you put a thumbstick on me? What the fuck?
Usual pleasantries, anecdotes from her travels. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just as I started wondering how this letter related to our discussion, the Dream Master began to speak.
You can leave him at home to go on holiday? Wait, you can leave your cat at home to go on holiday and he's chill?
My sister.
The fuck?
Of course. But
wouldn't that be unsafe?
Personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere
Oh, do you have an automatic feeder? I never considered that, but I couldn't do that because my trips would be too long.
Of this issue. Do you know where Robin?
Yeah, you can have an automatic feeder. I didn't think about that.
From what the letter indicates, she must be.
I get someone to come feed him. Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
She's touring there right now.
Correct.
When their owner leaves for even a few hours. That is very sad. Yeah, me too, Bakuzen. Pet him and change his litter. Cute.
A stray bullet. What?
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination. To spread the word of the harmony.
I've got 2 weeks, he gets more pissed. That's funny.
The lives of that planet
she personally made for the front lines. She hoped to ease the people's suffering with song, and was willing to brave mortal danger to deliver the IPC's medical supplies. Unfortunately, stray bullets show no such compassion.
Mm-hmm.
Is she all right?
If the operation was successful, she should probably be recovering in the field hospital.
She got shot.
By the eon above, the bullet struck her neck directly, yet possibly as a reward for her consistent deeds of harmony. It didn't hit any vital arteries. Once you've attended to your outstanding
She got hit by a stray bullet in the neck and not in an artery somehow.
As soon as possible.
Damn.
Those damned savages. I'll pack my bags right away.
Interesting.
My gratitude for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Gopherwood.
Yeah, I guess that's why she uses the harmony to speak.
Now you understand why she always wears such elaborate neck ornaments, don't you?
How could this happen? Miss Robin.
It's all in the past, so please don't worry. I share this in the meager hope that you will understand the harmony's limitations and predicament. As grandiose as the strong defending the weak sounds, many times, it is nothing more than wishful thinking.
But what is the alternative, buddy?
I've prepared one last question.
What is your alternative?
Choice. But rest assured, this
It
choice
is
will
easy
not
to
have any
discredit an
great
existing
consequences.
philosophy. But then what do
Because
you
this is
propose
merely
we
a
use
figment
to
of
change it?
imagination, a nightmare that has haunted me through countless nights. If you ever had the opportunity to make a choice like
And
I
is
did,
that alternative plan truly
would you still support
reasonable?
Robin's journey on the path of harmony?
Yes. Motherfucker, Robin having a voice is literally purely because of the harmony. Like, yes, she did go through a lot. Don't get me wrong, but she's allowed.
Miss Robin's courage is admirable.
She's allowed to make her own
I was
decisions.
thinking she was just another superstar celebrity. But the fact that she's also Mr. Sunday's younger sister? No, I doubt he'd wish harm on his own flesh and blood, no matter how grand the ambition.
It's not wishing harm on her, it's letting her make her own decisions. She's not some fucking little bird to protect. She's a person. He proposes happiness for all free of charge. Yeah, free of charge.
On certain nights.
There's a little quote about...
I see blurry faces. I don't know who they are, but I sympathize with all of them. Fighting for survival against some unfathomable force.
There's this quote that goes something like, those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. There we go. I believe... Oh, there we go. That's also one, apparently. Those who are ready to sacrifice freedom for security ultimately will lose both. That is the reality of a decision like this. Or that is the reality of something of what Sunday is proposing. He just wants to control everything because he thinks he can give the better outcome, but he's taking agency away from individuals. Whether or not that freedom leads to their untimely demise or not is up to them. They make the decision because they are a conscious being that gets to make that decision for themselves. It's that simple.
Their confusion.
You cannot control others purely because you think that you can make them happier or something.
They chose
Can our FC
never
logo be
to
a
give
frog?
up.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Just like Miss Robin. If Mr. Sunday's question leaves you puzzled, you should find the answer from your own experiences.
Yeah.
With each trailblaze, dangers and tribulations will surely follow.
Nope. I
But
wouldn't
would
back
you
away.
ever back away? Would you stop March and Don Hung from reaching their next
Yeah,
destination?
you see that in romantic relationships too. You see that in friends as well.
In your heart.
And family. You see that everywhere. People that think they know better. And by knowing better, they get to decide for the other party. When that perspective, that idea that they know better isn't even a thing.
I can't believe that happened to Miss Robin. The strong defending the weak is a great mantra, but if I had to pay such a price, I don't know what I'd do.
You don't know before you do it, though. All right. Support Robin to go on her journey.
I see. I am now aware of everyone's stances. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise can only be established through the order where the strong govern the weak. I know the suffering of being tormented, the turmoil of losing your way, how sorrow and even despair
I actually
set
think
in
that
when
the
matters
real...
don't work out.
I would be a Nihility
All
character.
of this causes me unending pain, because this is not what happiness is.
The only real path.
We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone.
Who should decide who is the weak? Exactly.
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
Good question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion make mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison, a place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice.
Interesting.
Its antithesis is
Our
known
whole
as
character arc and
order.
mentality.
That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to
Will you
make
pull for
bitter
Sunday? Probably
choices
not.
any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity. They can cast aside
I don't know what this is, but it irks
primal
me.
instincts
It irks me when people
to
state
build
their
a
judgments about
haven
the
for
entirety of humanity as facts. Yeah. He's clearly full of himself.
Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract. So allow me to provide a simple example. As you all
Nihility
may
gang
know,
over here. I love Duts
there are
anyways.
societal norms like
Not even talking about the gameplay aspect of Nihility
exist on
characters
some
and the fact that both my teams are Nihility. That is funny though, admittedly. That was an accident, by the way. I didn't decide that at the time, but the more this game has been discussing the philosophy of the separate paths and the things like that, the more I realize I am most definitely a nihilist. But in the same way Acheron is, I think. The idea that, like, nothing matters, so you get to choose what matters is, to me, the way I've been approaching life to the best of my ability. Like, there's days where, of course, it's harder than others, but I like that. I think that philosophy makes existence an easier pill to swallow sometimes. When things get tough, or when things get good, it's the best way to, see it. She follows a different philosophy from yours, actually. The way she talked to Adventurine in the previous thing, at least, made it feel that way. The way she interacted with Adventurine, the whole dialogue between her and Adventurine in 2.1 definitely made it feel that way to me. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe it is the bias of my own philosophy spilling into, and I'm projecting.
During these hard-earned rest days,
It's a teeny bit different.
people
Oh,
are
I'm
given
curious
the
to see how
chance
it's different.
to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life allowing a certain tranquility to return to their souls.
Like I had a philosophy who would randomly ask people if murder is wrong, and then when they'd reply, of course, he'd go, but why? I mean, there are pretty obvious reasons as to why.
And it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief intermissions.
Can still track a lot of assholes, yeah, for sure.
It's just a pity that 2 or 3 days are still too fleeting compared to the span of a lifetime. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third.
My man is
an
narcissist.
Infinite procession of Sundays. This should be the face of the new world.
He's lost his fucking mind, boys.
Eternal, peaceful days. And thus, every person can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole beings into calculating the distance between us and the isolated world of Pagana.
You just wanted people to put it into words why? Oh, okay, fair. I mean, for me, it would have simply been taking agency away from another individual to live out their life. That, to me, is the real crime being committed.
There would be no need to bear the hardships of reality. Only in this
Once again, it's exerting control over somebody else in a way that I believe is
with the purest of spirit,
like just fundamentally unfair.
Living a life of dignity.
If you had to like put it into philosophical terms and not even like societal terms.
In bliss. Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome, you of all would surely understand this.
The fuck does entropy loss syndrome do again? I forgot. It's slowly writing her out of existence, right?
Sounds like a flawless theory.
Yeah, you gotta remember boots on the ground sometimes when you're discussing philosophy. It can be a little hard.
But what is the price to attain
You
all
dissociate
this?
until you cease to exist. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
The cost
Being
is
written
minute,
out of the universe.
Merely a personal
And like, that's not just dissociating until you cease to exist. People forget you ever existed too, right?
If
I remember
this
that being a
paradise
thing.
is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary awakening until the end of the cosmos.
Ah, yes. Is he writing himself as a victim now?
Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise
So
means
boring.
forsaking
Simply unravel as if you
reality,
never
correct?
existed. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering, it is only logical that we defeat it.
It's interesting how this reminds me of something from Final Fantasy XIV.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
Yeah, it's easier to talk about subjects that are far away
Another
from you.
way of understanding it.
Self-righteous for
But
real.
there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as to why we
Very
sleep,
flat characterization of evil. You think
because
Sunday
we
is
are
flat? I think this is
to
interesting.
awaken from our dreams.
I like that he sticks to his
This
like
is not
his
in conflict
his.
with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging
I like that he's discussing it and like I don't know. I don't think he's
understand the
particularly flat.
frailty
I don't know
of
if you're talking
human
about
nature.
Sunday or not.
And from there, show compassion and protection.
Like guys, you have to be aware that there are people that think this way in real life in some aspects.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism. Yet you express compassion
Like this is
for all,
not.
even when your heart pities them.
This just doesn't feel very deep.
But unlike you, I
mean, I think it's deeper than a lot of villains written in other games. Personally, maybe the bar just isn't that high.
making choices for
I think it's
themselves
pretty
is
interesting.
their
Yeah.
birthright. The want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide.
Good line, Firefly. I'm starting to like
Perhaps
her.
in your mind, you also view me as weak?
What are you fucking typing, Frog?
I don't think so.
I would hope for another layer, I guess. Something maybe more
Since Miss
personal, less
Firefly
philosophical.
said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally give you our answer.
Because then it would get even closer to what I'm talking about when I
Leave
compare
it
it
to
to
you.
Final Fantasy XIV.
Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
He's decently well written, yeah. It's not nearly as personal as it could have been. This is the most personal. That quiz was the most personal notion of him
Is
that we
this
got
place?
in regards to his
Does
philosophy.
this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know, but I feel a sense of deja vu.
Yumiko's booba mark. You just want to go. You just want to watch the beauty mark, huh?
It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to the Astral Express by a nameless.
Understandable.
But weirdly, when we entered it, it was completely empty. Dr.
Topaz
Edwards
does have
from the
one on her
Dreamscape
inner
sales
thigh.
Store told me that
Don't make me pull for
dreams
Topaz.
are
Stop it.
formed from memories, and
I
a
can't
dream
build her. I don't
bubble
have any
can't
fucking
take shape
resources.
if its core is empty. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery.
Plant my face
Misha.
in the milkers. But what
As a
about
hotel
planting your face
doorman,
between
you know
thighs?
Penacony
Think about it,
best
Frog.
among us.
I don't know much about dream bubbles.
You need Robin. You
But
need
if
her.
you
I
wanna
don't.
figure out what this mansion is, I'll do my best.
I'm counting on you then.
Himiko, I still don't get it. Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
A hunch?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. But since Misha feels
I called it.
familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct.
This is bullshit reaction rather than feeling empathetic for him. I don't think you're supposed to feel empathetic for him. I don't think that the idea is you don't need to be empathetic to every villain who's well explained. You can strongly disagree with him. I think that Sunday acts as an ethics question that you must ask to yourself rather than a character you must empathize with. If he makes you feel rage, or if he makes you feel upset, or rather if he makes you feel like he's not worth listening to, in its own right, that is a response. That is an emotional response. Makes you want to skip through the dialogue rather than listen to him. I see what you mean, but then, okay, question. Did you watch Game of Thrones? You probably wanted to skip most scenes with Jeffrey, yet, you know, no one did it. He's not particularly interesting. He's just, you know. He's there, though. Nature's noise-canceling headphones. I just want a mom that loves me. You don't understand. What the fuck does that mean? You're gonna plant your face in pizza? Bro, I want pizza. Give me pizza. Topaz has ass cleavage. Doesn't she have butt fangs that you can see from the front? This part of the story mind fucked me. Oh, I'll have to see. Can you get that weird character off my show? Are you talking about Misha? What did Misha do to you? I heard Game of Thrones. I was comparing how certain characters elicit like a negative response from you, but still matter. Butt fangs? Don't worry about it. This place feels a bit nostalgic.
Exactly. This is where you and Firefly encountered death, which we now know as dormancy. Considering its connection to Dreamfield's
What are butt
reef,
fangs, huh?
It's not surprising.
It's when the
that
butt is so thick, it peeks through their
now
thighs in the middle.
Who brought you here?
It's not my new fetish. I've
Based
known
on the
about butt
clues we
fangs for
have so
literal
far,
years, bro.
It's unlikely to be that masked fool. So identifying them is crucial to us. We're drawing closer to the truth once more. Let's give Misha some time, as I believe
Yeah, it's when you can
he'll
see the ass
unveil
cheeks
secret of this
between the thighs. While they have a thigh gap, I guess, because they'd have to have a thigh gap for you to see through the thighs.
Place. Which one should we choose?
They're kind of unrealistic IRL,
Do
though.
you have any idea, Misha?
Yeah, they probably are. That's why they're an anime.
I guess
I don't think you're
Maybe
supposed to
this
expect them IRL, to be honest. Like, it exists, I'm sure, but it is definitely not a normal thing.
I'm not entirely sure, but let's give it a try.
The butt fangs are blocked by the flaps IRL.
Wait,
I'm ending my stream, bro.
The right door on your first try?
Thigh gap, the old trend. That
Weird.
trend at the time, Yuzinka, as a man,
place
made me
is
feel so self-conscious
different
because
from the
my
hotel.
thighs have a gap. And I was like, am I
just-
supposed to have that
I
as a
feel
dude?
like I've
I
been
felt so
here
weird, but it's because I'm so
before,
skinny.
and even lived here for a while.
So for different reasons than women at the time,
If I
probably,
remember
I felt
correctly,
extremely self-conscious
there
because of the
should
thigh
be a
gap. Because I
fireplace
had
down
one,
that
and I was like, I probably should not have
He and I
that.
used to sit by the fire,
Yeah, Topaz better be fucking
crackling a firewood.
squatting every day.
And the room on the other side was the toy room.
Yeah, as a dude, I felt like I
loved
shouldn't have one.
spreading out
I
all
felt
the
like I should
toys
be
from the
more
box on
built.
the floor and making
at the
up
time.
stories for each of them. Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef? So, what is this place?
Uh-huh.
This could
Did
be a
not think it
case of
affected guys.
amnesia.
Well, it did me.
Don't worry, Misha.
Little old
It's
me.
common for everyone to forget certain aspects of the past.
Fucked
Those
me up.
memories haven't vanished. They're just lying in the depths of your mind. We can surely get them back. Since this place seems familiar to you, why don't we explore a few more rooms?
Affected by my
and See
mustache.
if you can recall anything more.
Yeah, then let's check out the rooms I just mentioned.
I also didn't have facial hair for a long time. It didn't grow very much. Now, though, unfortunately, it kind of does. I don't grow a full beard, though, but I have a thick-ass mustache, unfortunately. God, I wish I didn't nowadays.
Mikhail, that's the name. Now we all know him as the Watchmaker.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And a nameless.
who is he talking to? Do you know anything about it, Misha?
I'm sorry. I don't know much about the Watchmaker. But, Mikhail.
Looks like this. Not that
Anything
bad.
special about that name?
Mikhail is Grandpa's name.
He's related to the
Grandpa?
nameless.
Do you mean you're the Watchmaker's grandson?
But we haven't heard anything about the Watchmaker having descendants. And the name Mikhail is not rare.
Oh.
Perhaps it's merely
I
a
can't grow the
coincidence.
center of my mustache. It's such a debuff.
you tell
I
us
have
more
kind of
about
the
your
same
grandpa,
thing, I guess.
Mikhail?
I do have a gap in my mustache.
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly
But, like,
ventured into mysterious
I feel like that's
seas
normal.
and
Am I
storms.
stupid?
He was always on the sea.
Like,
and
if you
had
have the little
lots
divot
of
under your
friends
nose,
who
which a lot of
accompanied
people
him on his
have,
travels. Didn't want me
isn't
to
having a
call
gap
him
in your
Grandpa,
mustache normal?
because That would make him sound old. He believed he was still young.
Yeah, the
name
majority of
Mikhail
dudes
was
have a
given to
little
him by
gap.
his parents, Mahaley and Elise, both renowned seafarers.
Yeah, the majority. I mean, as long as it's a little
Every
gap,
time
I
he came
guess.
back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures at sea. I want to
I guess
become
normal.
a great adventurer, just like him.
It appears that the Seafarer has nothing to do with the Watchmaker. So, perhaps it's just a coincidence? So, where is your
Like, it's
grandpa
always thinner in
now?
the middle, for sure.
He went off on a new journey.
The separated mustache?
been
Oh, is it that
quite a
separated?
while
I guess
since
maybe,
last
yeah.
saw him. So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
It's really noticeable. Yeah, if it's a big gap, then I get it. Now the other room.
Tick-tock.
Tick-tock!
I heard some noises from the room. Origami bird? That's a friend of mine.
Oh, so you have imaginary friends. Cool.
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass crew, just like Clocky and Miss Mirror. And there's more than just one origami bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same. They follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the ship. They're the best sailors.
Sailors? Can origami birds be sailors?
Could you tell us more about the compass, Misha?
The compass is a ship bound for the new world. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clocky will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
Huh? Oh.
He reminds me of Shan Yu
does seem to be the
from Genshin
case.
V. I can't like him because of that.
Weird.
I've never been a fan of the boy characters personally.
I clearly remember Clocky arrived in the new world in the end.
Perhaps Clocky has a hidden past.
I think...
I indeed have a hidden past! Sorry, I mean TikTok! I indeed have a hidden past!
There's a magnificent fountain up ahead.
I was a drug lord before.
Look, there it is.
The
La
water
cocaína!
resembles
Sorry.
a precious jewel embedded in the dreams of all seafarers. Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place.
Sometimes I just do things and say things,
Have you recalled?
and I end up
anything,
kind of
Misha?
regretting it.
Yeah, I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house. He often said that those moments felt like returning to his family's
We
side,
need to cock.
and the difficulties at sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments.
Don't sigh or you'll start getting gray hair. Are you saying that from experience, Trailblazer? All right, let's say that.
Hey, don't tease. I was just being a bit sentimental.
Sorry, you cannot ask me not to tease. That is what I do
Perhaps
professionally.
Every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
Yeah, while Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him, and he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a
Stream
seafarer.
keeps freezing occasionally, and I don't know why.
Watchmaker.
Twitch is a bit stinky
Yeah.
sometimes,
Based on Misha's recollections,
so I might
the
actually just be
scenes
on
in the
them.
dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
160p time. Sometimes that doesn't solve anything if it's entirely on the if it's old Twitch fucking up.
Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life, with no connection to Penacony at all. Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing
If
from
the
a
crash happened on the phone, the mobile app is kind of jank.
Perhaps I'll.
I heard they're
I'll
updating
remember more
it,
things
but I don't know if it's
we
going
go
to improve stability. All right.
I wish to share your burden.
Interesting.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No, we should turn left here.
This is a reused map, right?
Something feels different about this place.
Yeah, it is, because
This
it's
is
it's the place where we met
Up
the
ahead
meme.
is Grandpa's study. It was in that room that I saw him the last time.
Captain Misha, finally seek in the correct direction across the ocean.
Holy shit, I'm talking a lot today. Why am I yapping so much all of a sudden?
The atmosphere
What
in
happened?
this room feels totally different.
Misha! You finally come!
The voices!
Clocky, you're here! Yeah. This is the room where we first met each other.
Mm-hmm.
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records.
Now I'll hear Ciel every time I see this guy.
Every corner of
TikTok!
the world.
TikTok!
He described our world as a fountain. At some point,
Ciel
the
waves
sea
here!
started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived.
You better be ready!
To ensure
It's
that
time for
everyone
another
had land to
stream!
settle on. He had to continue exploring the sea in search for the source of the rising seawater. On that day,
You sure you did not voice for Honkai? I wish, dude. If I was a voice actor for this game, that'd be sick.
telling me that he was
If I was voice
embarking
acting
on
for
another
fucking anything, that'd be sick. If I actually was voice acting,
However,
that'd be sick.
I could sense the gravity in
I
his
would love it.
expression. It
I think it'd be fun.
was the same look I had seen on my father's face.
You should audition.
his
I should
final
make a. I would
voyage.
have to make a reel in the first place and actually
I asked him
find
if I could
opportunities
go with him.
and like get into it.
He said that my adventure lay elsewhere.
So you know.
And told me to stay home and patiently await a certain sound at the door.
What sound?
He told me about a vast
Hey, if any of you guys
ocean
needs
sky.
a voice acting for anything you're making that's safe for work, preferably.
He spoke of a train.
I don't plan on doing an SFW. If you have anything that you won't need voice acting for and you're looking for a voice actor,
traversing the sea
you can
of
ask me, I
stars
guess.
without
I'd be
ever
down.
stopping. He said that
Grab your ankles and kiss your ass
knew the crew on
goodbye,
the train.
motherfucker. TikTok.
that he had asked them
Sorry.
to take me along.
Did you
He
say
said
even
the
in SFW?
journey
I said
I'd
not in
always
SFW.
dreamed of
I don't want to do any of that.
would start there.
A train? Could it be?
It's the Astral Express. I remember now.
Wait, how old are you, Misha? What the
His
fuck?
friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to
What?
resolve a disaster caused by a star.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do an SFW.
He gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure, appearing in every one of his adventure tales. He explained that difficult times were ahead, but assured me that the watch would guide me. He said, as long as I kept moving forward, I'd eventually reach my desired destination.
It started getting very, very like itchy, like tickly. I don't know why.
It was as if I heard the distant sound of a train whistle.
The distant sound of a train
echoing
whistle.
throughout the room.
Exactly, Misha.
Exactly,
Followed
Misha.
that whistle, didn't we?
Yeah. I think I can still find the way we took back then.
He's been an NPC voice in Honkai Star Rail, and he was also in Mashal. Yeah, granted, no disrespect to Giguk. As much as he's a fantastic content creator, I think his videos are really fun. The Trash Day podcast has been great. I don't think that his voice acting skill is why he got taken in to voice a character in Honkai and in Mashal. In both instances, I am pretty sure he just voices himself and does not try to act so much as he's just... Or rather, he is acting, just not voicing. Does that make sense?
This is the dream jigsaw, right? So we're supposed to find the
And your
exit.
voice acting in your voice reel that was goated? I don't even remember.
Find the last piece.
What was that voice acting?
You said you obtained a
Joey
mysterious
overacted.
shard
It's easy to
when you
do
stumbled
either of
into
those
this
things,
place.
right, bad guy? Either you underdo it or you do it too much. Finding that balance in the middle is hard. A little networking? Yeah, it probably was just a trash taste situation.
Hey, the shape seems to match. So this shard is also connected to Misha?
Sure seems like it
Looks
is.
like we're just one step from revealing the truth. Let's get to
I
the
don't
other
remember
side
what
and
the voice acting of
investigate.
Nier looked like or sounded like. Professional. Wait, isn't that a simulated universe encounter? What the fuck is that doing here? I mean, it looks like one. Into the Dreamscape. The Ultra Kill voice acting? I don't remember them much. I'm stupid, I guess. I remember my Undertale one.
Clocks. While I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage, Walter gave me this workshop. And it became
The Open Ussy
secret
painting.
base.
The Paint Ussy?
Here, I learned how to repair clockwork and gears out of my fondness of precision mechanics. In my dreams, I was the
I'm looking at
captain of the
potentially
compass,
ordering food and being a fat ass.
embarking on adventures with my companions,
As unreasonable as that
Clocky and
is.
Miss Mirror, in search of the new world. I was born and raised here.
Perhaps you should make
So
food?
This building in the dream
Right.
bubble
But I'm
is
hungry.
Your childhood home.
Fat ass is an emote?
Yes,
Is it actually?
but
The fuck?
Not exactly. To be more precise,
I mean, if I don't make food, then I would have to end stream
dream
soon.
bubble itself is my home.
I guess I could, though.
Looks like you've remembered everything now.
Why not just make your rice?
Wait, why does it feel like
And the
everyone
rice
else
cooker? I
knows
mean, even if I
something
make the rice, I
don't?
still have to cook the rest, and that would still take like 20 minutes. Yeah, you're the one still in the dark, Misha.
March, do you remember when he mentioned a clocky that only he could see?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Throw it all in a rice cooker, just the whole
Looks
thing.
like everyone on the Astral Express
Your only
has
option
a
is to order food again.
childlike
No, I'm just
spirit.
gonna make food.
The answer lies
I already
in
canceled the
Astral
idea of
Express.
ordering.
His
I'll just make food
experience
after stream.
shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that too.
A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message left by someone for the nameless.
Mm-hmm.
But Misha can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together. But Misha hasn't started the way of the Trailblaze yet.
Wait,
That's
Misha isn't
the
a
key to the
mimetic entity
mystery,
as well,
March.
right?
Now, take a moment to recall. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
No, wait, we did. Acheron.
Wait.
So Misha is also a mimetic entity.
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born.
I was right.
And I'm a dweller in this dream.
Let it play. Sorry, I'm thinking
Just
ahead
like
too
the
much.
Memory Zone meme. I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with Clocky.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside ran away?
That makes sense.
And the whistle you heard was the sound of the express arriving at Penacony?
Misha was weird,
That's
you're right.
one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best for Misha himself to explain all the details. How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha, or...
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. Now, please allow me to reintroduce myself. I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system.
Mm-hmm.
Adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure. A name that carried their hopes. Mikhail Char Legwork. Or simply, Misha.
I had been thinking that it was weirdly
If you
convenient
prefer,
that
You
name...
can call me by a more familiar name.
That's what I was thinking.
The Watchmaker.
Okay. My hunch since the start
You're the Watchmaker himself?
was correct. Cool.
Unfortunately, that
legendary figure is no more.
I didn't expect the fact that he was a mimetic entity until now when they were talking about it. But I did expect him to be
the child who has been with
the watchmaker.
He's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. A friend of Clocky. A young apprentice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, Alex. I was like, this is oddly convenient that the names are so similar.
And this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I so cherished, in my deepest dreams.
In my deepest
hoping
dreams.
to pass it on to the nameless of future generations.
Cool.
However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Nah, you're good.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze, wasn't he? I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it, and that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in his dream from the very beginning.
Yep.
The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't we?
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every Nameless has to go through.
Nameless is a cool title, by the way.
But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor. I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since.
I wonder if this crew will eventually reach a place like that at the end of the story.
I've been moving forward all
or they'll
my
like
life,
do something.
doing what I could,
and that'll
to
just add to the
overcome
path of
obstacles in my
Trailblaze.
path. But ultimately, my journey reached its end, and I left behind no possessions worth entrusting. So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track.
Interesting.
But I'll leave that decision to you. For the path of Trailblaze is never paved by others. All I have for you is a story and 2 gifts.
Hey, gifts? What am I getting?
I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey.
How much do you think I can sell it for on eBay?
Child forward, and has been blessed
No disrespect.
with the presence
It's
of
just not my
so
kind of gift,
many
you know.
great people up to this day. And my hat too.
Yeah, what?
The one who navigated for me
$3.
placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind.
I mean, that hat
The
suits you.
Trailblazing expedition.
I don't think I can take it as a gift. Like, that shit would look dumb on me. I'm sorry, bro.
Now,
Has sentimental value, okay? How
time for
can you?
to make your choice?
I'm a man.
Once
There
you
is no
make up your
sentimental
mind,
value. That doesn't exist.
Open that door and enter the long dream of an old man.
Burn it.
I'll be
Burn
waiting
it.
for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Let's make a decision.
Oh, the real
Although I
him
don't
hat.
think
Okay,
anyone
that
will
one
have
was
any
kind of baller,
objections.
actually. I'll take that. I'll choose the Trailblaze.
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving forward.
In that case,
We must keep
it's unanimous.
paving a way forward.
Then let's proceed
No
together
matter
to the
what.
end of this stream and tell Mikhail our decision.
Thank you for helping me put my demons to rest. Please take my family sword. It has served me for it has served us, sorry, for 100 years. Immediately sells it. How do you know what I do immediately with old quest? Ah! Fuck! Dude, what the fuck? Jesus Christ! Ow!
Where are you going?
I guess I deserved that one,
Someone
but
has
fuck!
to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Jesus!
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer than me?
Cute.
Now go, board that train and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out. How did you manage to fix it?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed.
Why does he sound older now?
It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now.
Okay, interesting.
As for the conductor, I'll do the talking.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop.
I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan.
I see. This place reminds you of home.
The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us. Don't worry, not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of trailblaze will continue.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. Leave in peace, my friend. And, take this with you.
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come.
Cute.
Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't forget to write to us.
Where are you going, watchmaker?
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little
It's supposed to be my... Oh.
Someone has to be at the forefront
somebody
of
else,
the
my bad.
interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have. Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now. What will happen to Penacony if we lose you too?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Ah, Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next watchmaker.
Huh.
Where are you going, old man?
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony. If you die too, the secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
Yes, I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Esdonna. We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade and send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
So he masterminded all of it.
So, a desperate struggle against the family?
Desperate? Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way? Well, whatever you do, remember...
Why not just the Express? Improve your
make
odds?
sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
Create confusion.
Misha!
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef. Last night, I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down.
Yeah, I guess if it was just the
dream.
Express, it would have been a little weird.
Write it down? Why?
Oh, so I won't forget it. Do you remember how you got your name, Clocky?
Of course. You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and
Yeah, I think
watches grew
the
up
Express
with
was
you
always going to
and
do
were your best
what's right.
friends.
And the others being there, confused
But what I
the family into thinking they were the problem, when really we are the
There's
problem.
a funny misunderstanding
are the enemy.
behind it.
We are the threat.
I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages and leading the way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too. And that's when you appeared in my dreams.
Yeah. Every night, we boarded the compass.
Yeah, the train guy's kind of chill.
Sailed together.
So
But
we were
you
always
know
going to be
what?
fine.
It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized.
Wait, what?
It wasn't a pocket watch at all.
The fuck was it then?
It was a compass.
Oh.
So, your name should have been Compassy.
Well, Clocky sounds better.
And the Watchmaker is just a nameless.
No, not Pussy. What the fuck? Compassy.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef.
Oh shit, he finna be a character?
So,
Wait, is he already a character?
where
He
to
already
next?
is a character, I guess.
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
Please, wait a sec!
Oh, he's got a fucking time bubble. He got a broom. I didn't even know. You walking. Yeah, I don't have Misha.
I've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
This is... where it ends? What do you mean, Misha? You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been following you. Misha? You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, do you know what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually,
I find Mickey
gather
creepy, okay? Don't
bold
judge me. What the fuck
decisions.
Mickey Mouse do to you?
whether
What
it's
the fuck the mouse do to
calming,
you?
joyful,
Just a chill little
angry,
mouse.
or sad. All they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the trailblaze.
Interesting. Oh, cutscene.
Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
I put on the fucking hat.
Means taking paths your predecessors forswore, and venturing even further. The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to order.
That hat is funny as fuck. Is that the order? What the fuck?
I can't believe
That was cheap. Okay, I wasn't sure.
At Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses.
Oh, that was Chipe gazing upon us? Holy shit.
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen eons, who will
Wait, hold on a minute. Does that mean the Trailblazers are about to get a Harmony thing?
If that's the case,
Or is it going to be
on behalf
March
of
7th?
the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336
Yes. Wait, am I actually getting a new
members of
Trailblazer?
the Oak
I didn't fucking know that was a thing.
I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you.
What the fuck?
I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And
Not only
of
Harmony
course,
Trailblazers, the most
you won't
broken
be in the
character right now. Wait, is it?
but on center stage.
That's pretty cool.
Since the future of the Stellaron,
It is broken AF. That's pretty sick. I didn't
and
know.
even the entire cosmos.
Bro,
is
I'm
at
actually
stake.
surprised I didn't get spoiled that.
Let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness. If
Wait,
you
does that make
truly
the...
believe
Ah,
in
shit, dude. I should have gotten
Akaviri's
E2 Acheron.
then show
And I could have
me
used
their
them.
courage and determination.
No, like, you know, I know you wouldn't spoil it, Izinka. I know my chat wouldn't spoil it, but I'm surprised Twitter didn't spoil it. Like, I'm very surprised. Yeah, damn. That's pretty sick. A new path. Confirm. I don't got jack shit for you, my dude. All right, let's start the trial, the character trial. Increases the break effect of all allies, causes additional break damage when allies attack enemies that are weakness broken. Damn.
Please stay tuned.
Please stay tuned. Oh, I like the hat. This is so Devil May Cry coded.
Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned.
Look at him, bro.
Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned.
It literally reminds me of DMC5 when you get the hat.
Strategy.
That's so cool. Okay. Swing Dance Etiquette deals minor damage. Okay. The skill deals minor imaginary damage to single enemy targets with 5 bounces in total. So it's like the knife bounce from fuck. Sampo. Grants all allies the backup dancer effect. Allies with backup dancer have their break effect increased and additionally deals super break damage one time when they attack enemy targets that are weakness broken. So they really like weakness breaking. Noted. That's really good with Acheron. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bro, if I had Acheron E2, fuck. That'd be fucking cool. Because Acheron's ultimate is guaranteed, pretty much almost guaranteed, to weakness break. That'd be cool. The Trailblazer regenerates energy when an enemy's target weakness is broken, and at the start of the next battle increases all allies' break effect. Noted. You go so hard with Ron May. I can imagine. He makes every character strong, yeah.
Time to test our rapport.
Does this bounce happen 5 times on the same target?
Commencing
It
support.
does. Interesting. Okay. Skill? I guess black?
Step up, let's see.
You can just kick.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Blank.
The mood is set just right.
Oh, wait. I forgot to turn to 1x.
Let the show begin.
Blocky! Yo, he dancing. He got the moves. That was sick. I like it. It's cool that the other characters are shown and everything. Boom.
That's all you've got. Let's kick things off with you.
Let's improvise.
Blah, blah, blah.
Enemy targets detected. This.
So they all do extra. She did how much?
Execution.
Okay, all right. It makes every character a DPS. You are not kidding.
Good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Order of the 10 Lords.
And the ults also count for this?
Enemy data secured.
Huh.
Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Any hit while it... Oh my god. Well, that worked. That is indeed broken. That's pretty cool. Do I even have a harmony thing to give to you? Asta has one. What's the best thing for him to wear? I don't even have a good one for him, I don't think. I guess the 16% damage. Memory of the past. Past and future. Planetary rendezvous. I don't have memory of the past. That? Meshing cogs? A 3-star is the best? Really? Interesting. He's gonna get it to 70. So at least it's not completely useless. Also, why is my Asta carrying a level 60 light cone? The fuck? I don't have enough of these. God damn it. What are his traces looking like? I imagine they're not level at all. Yeah. And I imagine that makes them weak as fuck right now, right? When the number of enemy targets on the field is 5 or more... 4, 3, 2, 1 per... The super break damage triggered by the backup effect. What the fuck? The less enemies there are, the stronger it gets? Level is talent, then ult? Okay. Well, I don't have any of the celestial section, whatever the fuck that is. I don't have any of the firmament notes either. God fucking damn it. How many of these do I have? 12. You'll get to use a story build version for the final battle. Okay, okay. What is this? Additionally delays the enemy's action by 30%. Okay, alright. 1% by 1 at the start of Trailblazers every turn. Allies with a backup denser effect have their break effect increased by 16%. Deals imaginary damage equal to 25% of the Trailblazer's attack. Interesting. Cool, cool, cool. Does seem very strong. All right. Let's speak to them.
Does that mean he wants
You
to
want
fight
to
us
you want
during
wanna
the
build
Charmony
you might
Festival?
want to build break Luca? I mean, yeah.
So
This is weird. Aren't arc villains usually plotting?
At least you don't
some
have
dirty
Robin to gobble up all your
conspiracy
harmony
in the
mats.
end?
True.
But he actually said something like, "In all fairness."
I'll definitely build it
Could
though.
it be
It
that
seems
he's
cool.
underestimating us?
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy and genuinely wants to prove that the Order is right. I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square. That's why he'll give it his all in the upcoming battle.
He's such a gentleman. If evil, why so nice? I flexed on him too hard with my peak swag. Guess I messed around and found out, huh?
Ah, you. Every time an important moment arrives, you hesitate.
Never hesitated. Just saying my peak swag got him
The Lord
fucked up.
Ravager of the Destruction, so a follower of the Order won't be a big deal.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony and fulfilling Mikhail's
Dude,
and
he's
his
gonna be so good
predecessor's
with Gallagher as well,
long-cherished
because
wishes.
Gallagher fucking loves break
Now
effect.
that we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford
And
to
his
fail
ultimate has quite a strong amount of
However,
weakness break
the
on
same
fire
applies to
fire
the
sensitive
Order.
enemies.
Their plan didn't
Yeah,
materialize
that shit's
overnight.
strong as fuck on him.
And they have the profound collective consciousness of the
Yeah, only Trailblazer can enable super break for now. I imagine that'll be an effect they'll bring to other characters.
Desire to dream, to slumber and escape reality.
Her ult ignores defense. Yeah, that makes
All
sense.
those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order.
I wish Shuyi was not on this banner.
They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Mm-hmm. Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Even though the script he gave me only had a few
Oh yeah, you're right. The
lines,
taunt
I
is
couldn't ignore
a
them.
preservation MC unique thing.
Because one of the lines said, "I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams."
3 3 times? This can't be serious, right?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you. Only by achieving victory in
I wonder
this
what teams
battle can we secure
the new Trailblazer goes well with.
And only then, my third and final death won't come true in the most terrible form.
The most terrible form? Does that mean...
The true death. Where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express.
DHIL is still such a weird
Maybe
terminology
again,
for me.
In reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
Common partners listed are Ranmei, Aventurine, Ratio, Gallagher, Luocha, Sushang, Dunhung. Well, I don't have any of those other than Ratio and Gallagher. Fuck it though.
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new
Always
shoot
ready.
sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun.
Super Sentai transformation. I don't have Welt, no. Never got him. I've talked about this before.
Like fireflies to a flame. My biggest death. May we meet again in reality.
Bye.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future...
Why is Pickle an emote? Why not?
You'll receive an invitation.
Oh, I do have Sushang. You're right. I'm
That's your
stupid.
next stop.
Land of the dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
You mean my 3 deaths?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
Yeah, that makes sense.
While I want to live, I'm never afraid of death. The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire. People die, and I am no exception. Death is like a script, a fate that cannot be defied.
Yeah, the suits were really cool. I agree.
But that's exactly why we have to choose where we want to rest forever.
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not the same, Blade? The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon. I believe I should die as a human.
Kafka in a suit is literally
Though
Makima.
its
A little
definition
different,
escapes me,
but
isn't
I see what you mean.
this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day, it will bear the name Firefly. And all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
Bold statement.
That's quite unexpected, old man. Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim?
I wouldn't call it a
I
whim.
can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end. The nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through, it ceases to exist.
So Gallagher's just gonna fucking poof out of existence?
Not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn. Won't
You
listen
would
or
not
give
believe
up,
your
no matter
eyes
what.
if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I
fate is
fell
unpredictable,
asleep. Sorry, you said the lyrics in the
If you
chat. I
weren't
felt like I
bound by
had to.
those cursed paths,
They'd fill the open air.
maybe we could have
and
had
leave
some good
teardrops
talks.
everywhere.
But in the end, we managed to
Dun,
do
dun, 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 dun.
Now we can find solace. Remember how those idiots cursed us? They said, "Go to hell, you worthless traitors." Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell, then I'll be joining you soon, you fool.
Poor Gallagher.
Let's get together and have supper again in hell.
That's a line.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
Goodbye, Gallagher.
It's warm here.
What the fuck?
You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain. Let alone fresh berries in this
Yeah, that was a cool line.
desolate place.
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy.
She can't taste.
Have you lost your sense of taste?
She'll come back, Yazinko. In like 4 to 6 months or something like
I
that.
can still taste certain things, like a faint sweetness.
Just save your jades.
Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries.
That sounds amazing. What the fuck?
The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back
Most of
on
us
my
don't have
past,
your
I realize
resolve.
that
It's not that
tying
hard
everything
though.
Together
I don't
isn't
know.
the
Just
big
don't click the
events,
button.
but rather these small yet unforgettable
I have like, how many
moments.
rolls do I have saved up right now? I see Robin, 0 temptation. I'm chilling.
Losing
You gotta be
oneself is
devoted.
a reality that every self-annihilator must face.
You gotta be loyal.
At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
The only reason I rolled on Acheron was because I was like,
Well,
I need a second team and she's broken, so she might as well be that second
Adding
team.
Another footnote to your journey.
Still a Kafka simp.
By the way, are you always alone?
No, I had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavilis.
Quite
Who's
an
better, Kafka or
ambition for
Acheron,
such a
Ciel?
small
We've
girl.
gotten better story development for Acheron
So what happened?
in the game. I want more
She-
Kafka though.
Became stagnant water.
Well, my condolences.
Nothing topped Kafka's trailer so far in my mind.
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted.
Yeah,
her
Kafka hasn't
choice
had
and
her
most
chance to
definitely
shine
wanted
yet
me
in
to
the
say
story, and I
goodbye
want
with a
more of it.
smile.
They've been elusively teasing us with her since the very first fucking frames of the game.
Proof that you're grieving for her.
I don't care about the summer skin, actually, Jimmy. I just want more story.
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you. What do you fear?
What does she fear?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other days in my life. Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Or Akron.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction, and chaos finding warmth in the red color.
I might have missed the dialogue. No, I didn't. Became stagnant water. Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. You proof you're grieving for her. Perhaps I'm just afraid. Yeah, no, I didn't miss anything.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for
This explains her philosophy.
a better ending for all.
Yeah.
As long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off nihility.
So she wants to take out nihility.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility.
I mean, in a world where
you're
philosophies
right
take
about one thing.
form, I guess it makes sense.
After spending so much time near this stagnant water, only when I look at this vibrant red fire do I realize that I'm still alive.
Fire is a cool ass fucking thing,
When
man.
will this rain ever stop?
Perhaps
Reminds you of Odin from 16. A little bit.
when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down, the sky will clear up.
I wonder if inevitably they will fail to complete those goals, because like those concepts
Have you heard
cannot
of a
technically be
planet
taken
named
out. Like in a world of
Biaris
fiction, maybe.
Comandros, Don Hung?
But the lesson you would
It's
take from
one of
that in
the
reality sounds
Paradise
silly.
Kingdoms under the influence of the Harmony. A sought-after
I feel like they
wonderland
have
for
to
the
fail.
inhabitants of the Dardanu major and minor systems.
And if not fail, just like
Half
not
an amber
get
era
there.
ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that, everyone on the planet became part of
Order
the
did die in a
family.
way, as we know.
Do you think
Yeah, but
the
not
same
really.
thing
Like
will
Order
happen on
still exists
Penacony?
within the universe.
Yes. Or
The Eon
How
died,
else
but the actual philosophy itself didn't just vanish
the
from
family
existence.
deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
Because of the nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biaris Comandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different. If the family messes with Penacony,
That would be like declaring war on almost half
Nihility
the
is
factions
unlike
in the
other
cosmos.
paths.
They have no reason to do
Is there
that.
more specific? Something more specific than that?
No, they don't.
He wants to eliminate Nanook, not the
If
philosophy.
they truly
it seems.
serve the harmony.
So they want to eliminate the
do you
like
mean?
harbingers of those philosophies
The path
because
in
they're not happy with the way
Panacony
those
is impure.
philosophies are currently
The harmony
existing.
here
I
has
guess maybe.
impurities.
Do you remember the ancient swarm disaster? Taser
They act as like harbingers of that path without necessarily being all encompassing for the meaning, the philosophical meaning of that path. Okay, yeah, destruction by itself doesn't cause any harm. Nanook, who's harvesting its power, is okay. Makes sense actually.
Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
Shipe, the harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum.
The fact that destruction exists is not inherently bad. The fact that there is a being harnessing the power of destruction to try to destroy everything is a problem.
Saying that
Got
the
it.
two leaderless paths are working behind the scenes.
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
I can't say for sure, but they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
Boo, this is getting way too complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
IX is different because IX just exists. Acknowledging or no acknowledgement has no impact on their presence or scope of power.
I have another plan.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It is after whole nihility. So like, what the fuck do you do to the purest nihility being? There's not much you can do.
Are you thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
Exactly. The assistance from the Lawful Cloud Knights would be enough.
So we're calling in the army?
It over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
So they're
I
calling
have
Jin
considered
Yuan?
it thoroughly. My companions are... They're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
She's such a cutie. A cutie patootie.
Are you the only one here, my child? The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana. This is a
You
crucial
know who else is a cutie
moment for
patootie?
us.
You!
So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
Did he brainwash Robin?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
Oh, is he gonna sing now?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival in our plan.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this a betrayal...
I mean, at least he's...
Well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Man said I will take you out, Gopherwood.
Believe in karma.
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her,
I'll grant your wish.
Well, the compromise came sooner than expected. Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams? Why?
It's for justice, my child.
What?
If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony did.
So it's revenge, really.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times.
A lot of families, or a lot of people in the family. That's a big family. Bird just fucking died. Rip. He will caca no more.
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
This is the interior of the Penacony Grand Theater.
It's quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad. But why is the venue still closed when the Charmony Festival is about to start?
Good question.
And not only that, the entire theater is eerily quiet. No audience, no staff, no one around.
Looks like the Charmony Festival was a flop at the box office.
Yeah, I wonder how many tickets... Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about.
Let's explore around. Be careful, everyone.
And we shall explore around, my friends. But that'll be another time. I will finish this in another stream, I think, because I'm really hungry and I need to make food. But I hope you enjoyed it. Ooh, I think this is the last, like, what? A few hours, probably. It probably won't take that long. But yeah, we'll finish that another time. Oh, yo, I can go fuck up this guy on my own. Watch this. Boom.
Stream 4.
Thanks for the bucks, dumbass. All right. Yeah, I think that'll be it for today. I don't know how much more of the story we have, but I'm going to assume not too much. About 2 hours left. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. While doing all the dialogue, probably a little longer. While pausing and yapping, probably a little longer. So I'm going to claim all the jades.